state, 'cause I am the root of all evil. I've got the eyes of an eagle, watching you, I'm watching you. Have you burning with fire? Why don't you just retire? I'll have you burning with fire. You see these eyes looking at you, looking at you. You see these eyes following you, following you. You see these eyes looking at you, looking at you. You see these eyes.
catch the war. Catch the war.
So he can catch me when I fall asleep. I give everything to fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. I emptied every dream, every sweet thought into your bottle, so you could catch me when I fall asleep. Can I please just fall asleep? Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall. I still can't fall.
Hello and welcome to the Friday 3v3 Shift Pro League tournament. I am Tom Kelly here with my boy Dazarin. Dazarin, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Tom. How are you doing?
You know what? I am also doing pretty great. The weather's been treating me well, Rocket League's been treating me well, and I'm all together pretty hyped for this tournament.
Yeah, me too. We have a pretty good lineup. I think there are definitely 60 plus teams, so a lot of people
Yeah.
coming out tonight. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we have a great lineup. I know Chronovi is confirmed to be in here, as well as some other great teams we have seeded pretty high in this tournament. So I'm really excited to see them. However, in the first round, we actually have a return to our screen, Snowbite Esports versus Limited Edition. We've seen Snowbite play here a few times with varying success, but I'm not sure if I've seen Limited Edition play. How about you?
I'm looking at the names here. I don't recognize any of them from limited edition. This could very well be their debut on Shift Pro League as far as coming on stream. So that's something to always look forward to. That being said, though, Snowbite Esports, we have seen them. They are a pretty good team. They are still trying to iron some kinks out. So we're gonna see if they've improved from last time and how well they'll stack up.
Yeah, sounds great. As soon as these players join up into the game, we will get this started. Now, Dez,
Yo.
there's actually some other events going on in our local area. If you guys didn't know, Daz and I are both from Chicago. And there's a pretty cool Chicago LAN tournament coming up this Sunday that I'm excited to attend.
Yeah, CRL is happening, and I couldn't be any more excited. It's going to be a really big event.
Oh, yeah, and this game is off to a nice little start. Snowbite winning the kickoff, but Gerban Gaming trying to go for mind games. Not going to find it, however, as his teammate has to come over to center the ball. Now it's Kurik going for a nice little slow shot, but Vengeance is there to stop that. Vengeance again misses it off the wall, but Radio's there. Radio gets dunked out by Gerban Gaming. Oh, but that is a miss on the side of Snowbite Esports, and that's going to be a nice little clear out by Limited Edition. This is iRadio now, pushing it forward. Put it out to the center, and Gerban hits it over to the side. It goes straight back into the defensive end of Snowbite. This ball isn't moving very fast here.
Yeah, definitely not. Both teams kind of trying to get the feel for each other coming in right now. You have seen a lot of midfield action. Both teams trying to really set foot their midfield dominance. And once we see a team really get a good foothold, that's when we'll start seeing some action happen.
Oh, a nice little play here by Radio and Tidux. But they weren't quite able to find a shot on net. Vengeance is there to stop it out in this corner. Tripling it up the field, gets it past one, but Gerban is there to bring it back. Gerban again tries to challenge this. He does get a high shot there, but iRadio is able to make the save.
Yeah, good save from iRadio. Rito Dorito, though, he's the one I want to really focus on tonight. He hasn't really we haven't seen so much of him from this first minute, but I really do think that he will be one of the top scorers for his team.
All right, and as you say that, German is the one to pass it out for him. He hits it high, trying to make another play for his team, but iRadio is able to get a nice clear out. Kirk gets a bad touch on it, and that is up to Tidux to make it centers for his team. German is able to clear it across the wall there, and Kirk's now bringing it down the field. This is German. Over radio, that's Kirk with the shot. Tidux is able to kill it out to the side. Now it's Vengeance trying to find a clear here. Neither of them touch it. So Tidux is kind of just desperately looking for a clear. He gets it over to Radio, who throws a nice one over to the other side. Rito and Kirk kind of messing around with it. As German clears it out. The Vengeance now is on the wall with it. This is Tidux back out to the center. Now it's Kirk controlling the ball, bringing it up the wall here, looking for a pass center to his teammate Gerben. Gerben goes up early. Now they're both overextended, and Vengeance has an opportunity to get a good clear. Gets it over one. Looking for a pass to his teammate. iRadio is there, trying to center. He doesn't get it. As Kirk passes it to his teammate Gerben. German pushing it forward again. None of these offensive plays, none of these crosses are really finding their way close to the goal really much at all.
Yeah, both teams really playing a wall-based game, and both teams are also able to easily defend off the wall. What we're gonna start seeing is more so aerial play and ground play in terms of just how our passes are working and how each team's gonna bring up the ball and set up the shot. More of those will really start to see defensive breakdowns. Also, Snowbite haven't really been able to establish a good presence in front of limited edition's net. Same thing for limited edition as well. If both teams can find a way to consistently pressure the other, we'll start seeing some defensive cracks.
Rito just passed it across the front, but his teammates didn't go for that one, however. They're trying to pass it forward again. They're trying to make plays, but it's not working out for them so far. German clearing it out to Vengeance, who's the last man back. Oh, he's able to get a tip over one. Kirk is there to stop. This ball is awkwardly kind of floating around, and it seems like none of their touches are really strong enough to take any good shots on goal. However, Rito tried to get up for that one. Wasn't able to make that one either. Oh, Tidux missed, but iRadio is there to follow up to get a nice pitch toward the goal. Rito misses the aerial, but Kirk is able to keep that out to the side. Vengeance comes in hot with a pinch off the ceiling, but there's Rito able to clear it out. But iRadio and Limited Edition are keeping this ball in nicely.
Yeah, they're definitely doing a good job from limited edition. I mean, keeping the ball inside of the net and applying consistent pressure, but they are giving Snowbite Esports a bit too much breathing room. The same could be said vice versa. We got to see more pressure come out from either of these teams if we want to get a goal on the board.
Oh, there's a nice little tip over the defense by Kirk, but since he gets demoed, he isn't able to follow up. Nice dunk by Radio, but that's a bad play to go straight center, and Rito Dorito follows up for the goal.
Rito Dorito, the first one and the only one to score in this game so far. Great job by him. I like how he ends up getting that twist on his car. If he wasn't able to get the twist, it would have just been a 50-50 mesh bump. But him being able to do that flip to re-angle his car contributed highly toward that goal.
Yeah, it was a nice goal by them. And since that's only 20 seconds left in the game, oh, that second goal scored off the ceiling is probably going to seal the deal.
Yeah, and right now they're just really playing off the momentum. That's a great job by German Gaming. Being able to get there and touch the ball right after it bounces off the ceiling makes for a great pinch, and that ends up landing them their 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and like I said, there's not much time in this match. However, a kickoff goal might change the the chances for limited edition this match. But seeing as there's just 12 seconds, they're gonna have to really find their way into turning around the series into their favor. We like to say in the first match of any best of series, it's kind of a good place for teams to feel each other out. And that's why first games are either played really sloppily, really slowly, really riskily, right? Teams can play those ways because they're trying to feel out their opponents. Both teams had a fair bit of offensive plays. Limited edition were kind of put into their own corner a bit too much, as we saw. However, in the second game here, we'll see what they can turn around.
Yeah, absolutely. Limited Edition and Snowbite, they were both playing a lot of great back and forth games, a lot of off the walls plays, but that extra pressure applied from Snowbite, especially Rito Dorito coming in and getting that first goal, winning the challenge there against, I think it's pronounced Tidux, I'm not sure. But then being able to get that win off that shot just really fueled Snowbite and then led to the Urban Gaming goal right afterwards. It was a great start and great momentum shift coming in from Snowbite Esports, and that's what gave them the win. But we'll see if Limited Edition can adapt in this next round.
Yeah, and this was not a very large lead, and it was overall a fairly close game. If Limited Edition, are able to transition more of their offensive passes into goals, then they should have a really good chance in this next game. I'm excited to see what they can do.
Yeah, yeah. Getting into game two, Snowbite Esports, if they're able to continue with the amount of pressure that they came up with and also still apply a very good offensive game and keep more possession, they'll take this one. But if Limited Edition can adapt and break through that pressure, then they'll also come on top and we'll see a game three.
Yes, and it is off to the races as we start. Radio winning the kickoff, but it's being tipped over to Vengeance looking for a clear. Passes center to Tidux. Tidux doesn't get the tip on it. Gerben throws it toward the goal. There's Kirk trying to follow up. Go center to Rito. Rito passes it over to Gerben, and he hits it off high. Now Tidux has an opportunity to clear it forward. He messes up his dribbling play. That was not a good play by him, stopping it in the midfield. German looking for a tip center. Kirk trying to keep the pressure on, but his team is overextended, so he could just desperately touch that ball and challenge it. Now it is Vengeance looking for a clear. He does get to it with Radio, but a little bit of miscommunication there is going to give him a bad tip forward. Kirk takes a shot on goal, but it's a nice save by Radio. The constant pressure, shots going back and forth across Limited Edition's goal line are not going to find any nets. However, the pressure is almost insurmountable there. They almost lost it.
Yeah, definitely. They did end up having a nice wall of defense, able to stop this attack that is Snowbite. But Snowbite also not coming up with those good shots. They need to be more accurate on the ball if they want to get some goals in. Limited Edition, though, they really have to also apply pressure on the counterattacks, cannot play the slow game.
Yeah, definitely not. A Limited Edition now looking for some ball play here, but they seem to be backing off in the midfield. Tidux now looking to pass it up for himself. His teammates are sitting back, knowing that the pressure from Snowbite is a little bit too much for them here. This is Tidux now going up for it. Gets a nice little dunk down off of Kirk's pass. Now it's Gerben. German's throwing it center. Radio tipping it center to Rito. Rito popping it high. German is there for the shot. Gerben hits it off the side post, but it is going to go in for the 1-goal lead.
Yeah, good, consistent pressure from Snowbite Esports. Great job from Gerben getting up into the air way before that ball even leaves the wall. So he has a better position from Tidux again, and he ends up slamming that one into the open net almost. Great play and positioning from Gerben Gaming. I like how he was able to get up in the air in time.
This is out. Radio misses the high wall play, so it goes down to Vengeance now. Rito, bad tip back toward his own goal. Gerben is in a bad spot. This is Vengeance trying to look for a pass center. Oh, he does miss. So does Gerben, though. Radio gets a dunk in his offensive side. This is Rito now trying to kill it forward somehow. Now Tidux looking for a pass forward. He doesn't get it. But now Vengeance trying to challenge this ball in the midfield. Limited Edition are putting on the pressure. This is now Vengeance. Now Radio looking for the center. He's waiting on the midfield. He does get a tip, but it's not going to find much as Kirk tips it out into his own side. Gerben with a nice little mind game, and the aerial looking for a pinch downward. Goes back into the center of the field for Rito to pass up to Kirk for the shot. Nice save coming out of Vengeance there. However, the ball is going to stay in their own end. Rito now looking for a pass center. He does get it. He gets another touch there too. Gerben's up for the shot. He gets dunked out by Tidux, and that's going forward. Tidux taking a shot. Oh, pass center to his teammate Radio, but that's not going to come out to anything. They're trying to turn around the pressure, but Snowbite Esports has control.
Yeah, they definitely do. It's been a really close game for them. And for Limited Edition, they haven't been really on point in terms of their defense. They've been making great saves and stops, but at the cost of also widening up their defensive hole, having 3 people come up for 1 save on the ball. Although you saved the ball, if we had a second or third rotation in, that would have been a goal. They need to really get a good foothold on the ground for them to really be able to make a consistent play basis.
Yeah, and their offensive plays here, they have no registered shots on goal. They haven't been able to put on the pressure necessary to make those offensive passing plays. But Snowbite Esports has, right? They have 6 shots on goal right here, and that 1-goal lead is apparently enough to carry them to the end of this game. This is Radio now passing a center to Tidux. Tidux getting it past 1 and 2, but his teammates are not quite there to follow up until Vengeance gets a nice kill across his offensive line. Tidux killing to the side for Radio. Radio playing it forward, looking for a dunk. He does get the dunk over Kirk for the beautiful angled goal.
Yeah, this is a great dunk from Radio. He ends up bringing the ball up, and his car is already positioned well in the air. So by the time Keurig can make his flip, he doesn't even have that much air on it. So Radio gets an easy dunk into the net. That was good air position to make that dunk possible.
That was very crucial as they were down 1 at that point. Almost a kickoff goal coming in from Radio here. Will, try to find their lead. It is 45 seconds left in this match, and the score is tied. It's Radio now, killing to the side here. Snowbite is slightly backed off a bit, giving Radio an opportunity to get it past them. Now Kurek looking for a pass forward. He does get it. It's going center. Looking for a demo on Vengeance. Not able to find that, but Gerben is able to follow up for a pass center. Now it's Rito down. A Radio passes it into his teammate right in front of the goal. Risky play by him, but it ends up working out. Tidux playing it forward. Tidux again to his teammate. Vengeance looking for a center. Now it's Kurek. 7 seconds on the timer here. Doesn't look like a play is going to be made right now. So it looks like it will be going into overtime unless German is able to find this Kirk in from the air. Good save by Radio is going to keep it out of their net.
Yeah, Limited Edition have been doing a great job at protecting the net. We're going to see if they're going to be able to come into this one with a lot of official pressure, because that's what they're going to need if they want to stop Snowbite.
A nice pass by Rito. Doesn't find the shot by Gerben. But Kirk tries to follow up. Their offensive rotations have been pretty good so far. Limited Edition have been pounded into their own side, but here is Tidux looking for a pass. He ends up backing out, waiting for Kirks to mess up. He gets knocked out of the way by Rito, and that offensive play will be stemmed until Tidux gets dunked forward. Radio looking for a shot here. He does miss, and that is Gerben Gaming trying to keep control of that ball. But he drives past it. Now it's Rito for the clear. Now it is Tidux and Radio looking for the ball control here. Tidux gets a nice little tip on it. Radio passing it forward. Radio and Tidux moving on the same wall, looking for a pass center. Vengeance takes the nice shot on goal. It goes high though. And Rito Dorito takes that opportunity to clear it out. It's going back and forth now, but the pressure is on for both these teams.
Yeah, this is phenomenal pressure from both teams right now as the clock drags on. One mistake can be turned into something that will cost one team either their spot in the tournament or another team a game 3 scenario. We're gonna see though who's gonna be able to break away on this line.
This is Vengeance now trying to pass it forward. He does get a great center there. Rito whiffing. Tidux coming in hot. Doesn't find the shot. Now it is iRadio looking for the challenge. Kirk gets it past him. Kirk is trying to follow on that ball. However, Vengeance gets dunked out back into his own end. Rito is in the air. Same with Gerben. They're overextended. Radio gets it over Kirk, and this could be a goal. Kirk is able to get there, however. Good save by him. Takes the boost and runs it up the wall. Over 1. Plays it center. Past Radio and the other defenders. However, Vengeance and Tidux have gotten back in time. The slow offensive play by Snowbite Esports doesn't quite work out until Gerben Gaming comes in hot with a shot. Radio with a beautiful save. That is a savior medal for him here, going on into almost 2.5 minutes into overtime.
Yeah, this is a good job from Limited Edition being able to stop the pressure of Snowbite. Now, Snowbite has been in bad positions after shots they've made. If Limited Edition can capitalize on those shots, kind of like that fast play that Vengeance hit right there, they'll be able to score. For Snowbites, they need to be more accurate when it comes to their shots. They've had a lot of misses, and if they can get on top of that and change that and really mix up their plays like we're seeing here, we might end up seeing a scoreline on their side. We'll see, though.
This is almost 3 minutes into overtime, and we have Limited Edition turning around the pressure here, taking shots on net like we haven't seen in the past game, but there's only one back, and Gerben is trying to center it. Oh, a nice dunk forward. This could be the goal for Radio if he gets there in time. Rito is able to get there nice and quickly to find the clear. Vengeance trying to kill it down. Not trying to find much, but they haven't found anything. Tidux killing it down center for his opponents. They can't find the shot into the goal, however. But no, German Gaming gets dunked up by his own teammate for the miss on net, unfortunately. Radio not able to make an offensive play either. This ball has just gone back and forth, and desperate plays are being made. Reno pops it high. German is not able to find it as well. The clear, however, is going to come in for limited edition because Snowbite Esports are simply just missing the net at every opportunity. The ball going way too high.
Yeah, both teams seem to really be in panic mode. Snowbite Esports getting very squirrely. Oh, that's my phone. Trying to
the demo on the goalie! Oh, Tydex is not able to find that. And that great demo by German, but Gerben on Vengeance is able to find them that win.
Yeah, Gerben getting that demo leaves the goal open. Tidux, although he's back, he's really in no angle to stop that shot. That was a nice slow roller goal. Snowbite Esports do end up taking the series 2-0.
Yeah, really good play by them. It was a very close match. That was over 4 minutes into overtime in the second game of that series. So I just have to give a credit to Limited Edition for sticking in there and putting some nice shots on net. However, Snowbite Esports able to come out on top once again for the win in that series. They will be moving on in our tournament. So I'm really excited to see them move on against some other, better teams. I know we have some really big teams in this tournament. Kronovi is confirmed to be playing, thankfully. However, I would just like to shout out real quick. If you are watching the stream, make sure to hit that follow button to keep in touch with Shift Pro League and all the tournaments that we are heading up. Make sure to follow at Shift Pro League on Twitter. And we will be going to a short break before the next round. So all of you sitting in there tuning in, stay tuned.
Maybe you're tired of the waves that come and knock you off your feet. I'd long to see you on a day when you won't drown. The constant dragging and deceit, your hands been tied and there to greet a life that's bounded to a world that keeps on taking every day. Maybe you're tired of the strains, the lonely highs, the constant rains that seep right through you on the days you're coming down. Maybe relying on horizons where the skies they fill with diamonds. Ain't surprising that the love that you have lost is in your mind.
We go, we'll take the highs and lows with us while we see forever free from here.
Maybe you're tired of the waves that come and knock you off your feet. I'd long to see you on a day when you won't drown. Maybe the answer lies beneath these scattered words. They flood our streets and now the lights without the power flicker on into the night.
We go, we'll take the highs and lows with us while we see forever free from here. So if we go, we'll take the highs and lows with us while we see forever free from here. So if we go, we'll take the highs and lows with a smile. We see forever free from here. So if we go, we'll take the highs and lows with a smile. We see forever free from here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Shift Pro League 3v3 tournament. I am Tom Kelly, and you're bad,
What?
Des. I meant to say my boy, but I said you're bad because I was just thinking about how bad you were. All right, we got
what's your twos rank, Tom?
Grand Champ.
You're a
Grand
liar.
Champ, bro. Okay, not on my Smurf. On my Smurf, I'm Grand Champ. But on my main, I'm Superstar.
LOL.
So,
And I'm Grand
Superstar.
I'm
The
joking.
Superstar. I don't have that purple rank. But we are into the second round of the cast right now. This is Rainbow Squad versus Shut Up, We're Trying. They may have preemptively put that as their name because they know that they're going to have the casters saying, "Come on, guys, do better." And they're just like, "Shut up, we're trying." That's probably it. But I'm probably gonna be rooting for them. Yeah.
Oh, and there it is.
Actually, they actually have someone named Tom on their team, so I have to root for them. There's no way I can't.
I'm gonna go for the other team. I'm going for Rainbow Squad. Let's go,
All right.
Rainbow. Let's get some Kappa Prize and chat for Rainbow Squad, everybody.
Yeah, shut up, dude. We're trying.
With you.
This is the game starting off now as Jake wins the kickoff, but Faxy's trying to follow up. Here's Tom getting a nice clear. Ah, Tom, I love you. There's Hellfire killing out the side. Back center for Tom to take a shot. Jake takes the save, however. Corelli gets dunked out by Faxy, but Tom's not going to quite make that shot. Phil and Tom are putting on the pressure, but they're not finding the goals they want. This is now Tom looking for a clear. He does get it past 1 and 2 and 3. Tom looking for the pass center. Jake hits it high, though. He's going to have a nice little clear pass to Corelli. This is Phil now taking a shot on net. Hellfire with a beautiful save, but Phil is able to follow up and take the goal.
Yeah, good job by Phil scoring this one. You see him get to the ball. He jumps and makes an air shot, and then he's in a good position because Hellfire goes up for the touch, but he's on the post. So easy second touch there from Phil, and now they have the first goal lead.
This is Tom dunking out Hellfire for the clear forward. Now Tom again looking for a pass center. He does get it. A little bit too strong. Not what he was looking for. Hellfire tipping it over Faxy. Not getting the double touch as Phil comes in the midfield and challenges. Jake trying to turn this around. Tom is the last defender back, but Faxy's able to get back in time to challenge that again. Tom looking for a flick in the goal. It goes a little bit too high. Phil follows up. He whiffs. Faxy keeping it in for his team now. Oh, but they all back out and give Hellfire an opportunity to clear it forward. Oh, Tom makes the whiff on the goal line. It's not quite going to go in as Faxy follows up and saves him. Tom getting a nice clear out forward. He's looking for another one, but gets demoed out by Jake, who takes the boost and takes the ball control as Hellfire pinches it up to Corelli.
This Tom guy is about as good as you, Tom.
is that a compliment or is that an insult? I can't tell. As Phil puts one in the high 90, goes straight down. What a close shot. But Faxy's able to follow up for the goal.
Yeah, Phil brings the ball back up here, and Corelli, he misses his touch, and then Jake gets a bad read off the ball with bouncing off of the side post. A lot of people lose their cool once the ball is like halfway in the net, and they just really struggle to get it out. And I feel like that's one of those situations. And Faxy was just able to come up and score an easy shot.
Oh, Jake! Oh, Tom with the win off the kickoff. And Jake is able to make quite a beautiful own goal here, I have to say.
Yeah, that was a top tier own goal, if I must say, from Jake.
Yeah, quality play by both these teams, but that's a 3-0 lead by Shut Up, We're Trying. Pretty soon into this game. All right, now this is. Oh my gosh, I can't see. All right, blue team is bringing it forward. Rainbow Squad doing a really good job on this one. But it's getting cleared out, however. The pressure is on, but a nice clear out is going to set up Shut Up, We're Trying for a nice little offensive play. The redirect, not going to come in for them. Jake now killing it up the wall. Phil, nice pass center, but Hellfire is there to clear it out. He brings it up the wall. Nice clear by him. Going to get stopped up by Faxy. Gets dunked out by both Corelli and Hellfire. And Tom's going to bring it up the field. Throws it up the wall, takes the boost, and makes the play in the air. Now it's Jake looking for a save. They all miss. Corelli looking for the tip. Faxi is trying to apply the pressure. Not going to find the shot on net, however, as Tom passes it back into Jake. This is now Phil playing it out center to Faxi. Faxi getting dunked out by Hellfire, but Tom is there in time to make the play on the wall. Oh, a nice shot on goal there as Hellfire clears it out to the side. Dunks out Phil. And now it's Corelli looking for the play forward. A nice pass over to his teammate, but he gets past the defenders, but his team isn't able to make the play. Faxi with a nice clear forward to Phil. It Phil's in the air, not able to find the aerial hit as Tom dunks out his opponent's defense. This 3-0 lead, it looks like it might carry them to the end as neither team is making any real good plays on net.
Yeah, this three-goal lead is very comfortable if you are Shut Up or Trying. That's such a weird name, but very comfortable lead for them. They have been playing a very impressive ball game, scoring those 3 goals, even though one was an own goal, but they gave themselves a very solid lead. For these next 120 seconds, they could just play a very chill game and just try to shut down Rainbow Squad and really let the clock run down.
Yeah, this is now Tom flicking it forward. Looks for a shot on goal. He takes it, but Jake is there for the save. Well, Jake gets hit out by his teammate, unfortunately. Now Faxi's going to make the play forward. This is Tom with another dunk by Corelli. Corelli doing a great job on that defense. Tom and Faxi not able to make the play on net as Phil's the last one back, but he's able to stop it out in the midfield. This is Hellfire and Corelli both in the air. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication between the Rainbow Squad here as Tom just continually applying more pressure. Nice high pass by Phil. And Tom now looking for a pass center. Jake is clearing it out to the mid. Phil and Faxi take their time as they know they have the time in their favor. As long as they run down this clock, they should be in a good position going to the next game.
Yes, they will. And it's really based off of Rainbow Squad's ability to take advantage of their shots. Tom's going to score a 4th goal here. But this game has been in their hands from the start. They haven't really given up any shot opportunities. I won't say they haven't given up any opportunities because there have been times where they've been caught out of position. But Rainbow Squad have not been able to really take advantage of those opportunities given to them.
Yeah, and that 4-0 lead really displays that. Oh, I was about to correct myself and say 5, but that's not happening, unfortunately. As Tom pushes it forward, but that ball is going to maybe hit the ground. Oh, we'll see what happens as Jake, Hellfire, and Corelli are all going up. That will go straight down, and the winner is Shut Up, We're Trying. And trust me, we're not insulting you guys. You guys did a pretty good job in that first game.
Tom, what did I tell you about casting and playing?
You know, it only works out like a third of the time, but I apparently have been able to carry this team as this Tom has done a pretty good job. 5 shots on goal to his name. Same with Phil. That's a total 12 for their team versus the 1 shot on goal by Rainbow Squad. That tells a story.
Yeah, that definitely does. Tom, very impressive. Also, good job for Phil getting those 2 assists in. It's been a very one-sided match, though. If Rainbow Squad can come out and really take advantage of the misplays from Shut Up We're Trying, then they'll be looking better, and they'll probably be able to force a Game 3, but that's going to be a major change they have to make.
Yeah. Losing out 4-0 in the first game isn't a good sign. But we know, I've seen this Rainbow Squad play before, and they're not bad players, and I'm sure that they will be able to turn around under pressure if they're able to find the chink in the rotation of Shut Up, We're Trying. But you never know. Shut Up, We're Trying's offense just maybe a little bit too much. We also need to remember that one of the goals that Shut Up, We're Trying made was an own goal by Rainbow Squad off the kickoff, unfortunately. That might have been a tilting factor, and it extended that goal lead a little bit out of their control.
Yeah, indeed. Let's see if they're able to fix things up and come back and force a Game 3 as we get into this one.
Hopefully they will, as Corelli makes the play forward, gets it past Phil, looking for a shot on net. Oh, the goalies weren't in net, but Tom now looking for a little freestyle here. Hellfire is killing it out to the side. He's going to shut that play down. Faxi, shot on net, gets cleared up by Corelli with a save, and Phil has to desperately tip that to the side. for the save. Now Faxi and Tom are making a play on this net, or this ball, rather. Faxi, he's the one making the play on the net. It's going high, just over the crossbar. Corelli luckily didn't uncle that one as Jake did in the previous match. Tom with the double touch rebound. Doesn't find the net, however. Very close play by him. Phil is passing it back to Faxi, who pinched it out into the center. Back to Phil, to Tom. But Tom isn't able to touch it as Phil takes the first goal of the game.
Yeah, great job by Phil scoring this first goal of the game. We have almost a defensive breakdown here from Rainbow Squad as they have two members on the wall/corner side and only one in front of the net. Hellfire was not able to get into the net to cover it in time, and it ends up costing them a goal.
Yeah, it surely does. And that 1-0 lead is big for them as they didn't score a single goal in the last game. We'll see if they can turn that around here. This is now Jake passing in center to no one as Faxi. Oh, he actually gets dunked out by Hellfire. Jake taking a shot on net. That is their first of the game. But Tom quickly turning that around in his favor. Dunks out Hellfire, passing the ball center. Phil also looking for the dunk. It goes into Jake's favor, however, as he dribbles it up the field. Gets dunked out by Faxi, and that's going far into his offensive end. Corelli playing it out center against Tom. Tom wins that 1v1 and tips it forward again for his team. Whenever Rainbow Squad try to make a play forward, it quickly gets returned by Shut Up, We're Trying.
Yeah, definitely does. Rainbow Squad, though, have not really had a good offensive foothold established. Shut Up, We're Trying have really been keeping possession for most of this game, and that has really I would say, helped out them in terms of getting their win.
Oh, the dunk by Phil on the defensive Rainbow Squad is going to give them another one.
Yeah, Phil, he gets up into the air while Hellfire's making his play. He gets a great read on him, and that allows the dunk to happen. And Shut Up, We're Trying now with a very comfortable 2-goal lead in this.
Yeah, and that's going to do them well, as you know the pressure has been a little bit too much for Rainbow Squad to handle. Hellfire getting it past two. Tom is the last one back here as Hellfire passes it forward to him. Nice clear high as Tom follows that for the pass forward. He puts it center. Jake gets a nice clear pass. Faxi too. Faxi looking to turn this around. Goes off the corner. Tom puts it up the wall. The ball will be played high over Hellfire and the defensive Rainbow Squad as Faxi tips it center to Tom. Oh, Faxi touches it again. Unfortunate for his team, but Phil is quickly able to follow that up on the other side of the field. Tom and the Shut Up, We're Trying squad are doing a great job here. Faxi pushing it up the wall, but he gets knocked into the air. He's not going to have anything to do with that ball. Jake and Corelli are trying to take control of that ball, but they must not be communicating as who should be, as there was a little bit of misplay there. However, Phil is going to take control of this ball and pop it high over the offensive Rainbow Squad and shut down any attempt they have at pushing this ball forward. This is now Faxi. Looking for the save. He does get it over Corelli, popping it over two, though. Phil is able to make the save on net, and that's going to keep their shutout alive.
Yeah, Shut Up, We're Trying have been doing a great job in terms of their rotations on the ball, whereas Rainbow Squad haven't really been able to. They've gotten a lot of good presses, but they haven't really been able to knock anything down because they all jumped on the ball. You see them right now. They're all on the wall when they come back to defend the goal.
Oh, what a passing play between Tom and Phil there. Phil dives past the ball. Tom dunks the ball forward to him. Phil tips it back center for Tom to take the quick shot on net. Jake and Hellfire cannot quite get that save.
Yep, exactly right. And Rainbow Squad having trouble with their positioning, and that has been the key part of Shut Up, We're Trying. They've been taking advantage of their missed positions and scoring goals based off of it.
Yeah, and a nice little clear forward by Jake is going to look for one of their few offensive plays here. He's going to get dunked out by Tom. Hellfire's in a bad position to challenge. However, he had free reign there as Corelli now takes control of that ball up to his teammates. Jake doesn't get a good tip on it. Corelli not finding one either. Hellfire in a bad spot. Tom with another opportunity to take the shot. Goes off the lower post, unfortunately for them. But Faxi just applying the pressure necessary to keep Rainbow Squad on their back foot. Trying to go for the air dribble off and on is Faxi, but that 30-second left on the timer is going to do them well with their 3-goal lead.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be Shut Up We're Trying series. They did a very impressive game 1 and game 2 now, just getting great reads on Rainbow Squad and catching them off balance and taking advantage in scoring based off of mispositions from Rainbow Squad. So good performance by them.
Yeah, really good job. I'm excited to see what they can do later on in the tournament, as they will be moving on as this ball hits the ground. It goes to 0 seconds. That is Shut Up, We're Trying. Moving on.
Yep, Shut Up We're Trying did a very impressive job there. They were on top of the ball very well. They were able to make good plays and take very accurate shots, and that's what has contributed highly to their victory. Very well earned.
Yeah, really good job by them. Rainbow Squad as well, trying to find those offensive plays. They did have a few very close opportunities to take those shots. 4 shots on goal for them, but the 13 on the side of Shut Up We're Trying was just too much to handle. We will be going to a short break. Now moving on to the 3rd round in our tournament. So everyone watching, stay tuned.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for the Shift Pro League Weekly 3v3 tournament. Here tonight with Dazrin.
I am Curtis. That is Silent Echo over there.
Something for his team. He pops that up. Can anybody get there? Donger going for the mid-air collision. Doesn't get the angle on that, but he goes for the second try. Rolo is there and he gets up and over. We are tied with 11 seconds to go here in the first match. Bronco gets a little bit of a touch. The countdown is going. The crowd is excited. Is anything going to happen? The ball hanging out. Oh no! Comes in. Get any kind of semblance of normal play going, we might get through the rest of this match. Origin sends it up. Oh no! Out and just get in there. Leaves it up in these last 10 seconds. Can anything happen? Origin is there! He scores it with 5 seconds left to go, putting Remedy up here in the final seconds. For saves at the same time, but they're able to come back. As I talk about that, and Origin comes in to smash that in. We got the countdown going. Kona making a desperate attempt here. Kazoo is up and Fatality is up. And another sub 10-second goal. Fatality tying it up 3.4 seconds.
Lets that go. Wheel Sid looking at contact on it, up and over half. This is going to be a shot from Chrome. Redirected score 2-0 lead. Vince up in the air. Nice tap. This is going to be Chrome. Chrome leaves it there for Hot Wheels Sid. He'll get it through. 30 seconds left. But it's going the wrong way for Deception at this point. Back to half we go. This is Bell. Bell off the corner wall, corrupted there! Angle scores! 19 left, and it's a 2-2 score. Tapped off the sidewalk. Timbers. Shaves the ceiling with it. This is a pass. That's an angle. Oh, what a play! Fine, classic Stanley. Give me a Twitch clip, please. 104 left. Don't count them out. This could be the game right here. It just goes. Hot Wheels Sid puts them ahead. 4 unanswered goals in game 4 of the finals. Do you believe? Very, very close to calling it here. 1 second. Gino Cop. And that's it. Revival have come back with 4 unanswered goals in the game 4 of the finals to win the series 4-0. They sweep to the championship.
that they can do to protect a king and his fool. Caught in the fire, watch it burn. Ash to ash, now it's our turn. Take their kingdom down and smash it to pieces. Turn their feet around, they will leave defeated. They will crumble at the sight of our legion. If you want the crown, then you've got to break them down. Break them.
Break them down.
There is nothing that they can do to protect a king and his fool. Caught in the fire, watch it burn. Ash to ash, now it's our turn. Take their kingdom down and smash it to pieces. Turn their feet around, they will leave defeated. They will crumble at the sight of our legion. If you want the crown, then you've got to break them down.
Hello,
What's
everyone,
up?
and welcome back to the 20th. That's right, XX Shift Pro League tournament. Here we go. We actually have Vertical Sweep versus Blossom here. I'm really excited to get this started. How about you, Dez?
Oh, I am very excited to get this one started. Blossom, which is a very well-respected and very well-playing team in
Mhm.
OCE, versus my personal favorite in this matchup, Vertical Sweep with Macro MD22 and the Marshall. I feel this is going to be a very exciting matchup.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited to see what these teams can do to each other. As this high level of play is, I feel like it's something that will be new to the rounds for this tournament so far. The play we've seen so far has been great, but I'm really excited to see what Blossom can do to Vertical Sweep. I'm gonna go with Blossom on this one. I have really high hopes for their play. Oh, but
Yeah,
that ping might be a disadvantage.
I'm gonna go with Vertical Sweep on this one because I love watching Macro MD22 and the Marshall play together. They play very well.
All right, well, this game is underway as that kickoff goes fairly centered, but MD22 follows up the quick shot on goal. That's Adzi with the save, and Express following it up. Adzi, nice tip over the Marshall. Now MD22 looking for a challenge in the corner. Adzi looking for a dunk, but no one is there to hit it up to him. As Dumbo gets a nice pass center, but MD22 passes to Macro. Macro popping it forward to himself. The Marshall following closely in the midfield. But that is the Macro missing the wall play. MD22 hitting it up. The Marshall following up nicely. This is Adzi passing up to Express now. Adzi will be making the play forward, but he loses control. MD22 looks for the pop center. This is the clear out by Dumbo to Express now. But Marshall takes control, pops it over one toward the goal. He doesn't get the double touch for the shot, however. But the blue team Vertical Sweep is in control of the ball.
Yeah, they're in control of the ball and they're doing a good job applying pressure, but they have been a little off balance in terms of their rotations, having two more members go up to the ball and getting very early challenges, trying to keep possession, but not giving each other's members enough time to get back. And that might be a worrying trend if you are vertical sweep.
Oh, Blossom almost let one in there. Express with a nice clear out. The Marshall will be able to get there in time, however, for the save. Close play there, but Express is keeping it in nicely. Trying to pass it center, but MD22 gets dunked out by Dumbo. Back up in the near their goal, but Macro gets an easy aerial tip out forward. Now this is Express hitting it high. Macro trying to find this. MD22 challenging on the wall. Express hits it high over him. The Marshall and MD22 both looking for the air challenge as Adzi pushes it forward. Macro puts it in his offensive end. Doesn't get the pass center as Adzi passes it up to Express. The Marshall takes a shot on net. Dumbo with a good save. And the Macro looking for the kill. But the ball gets returned to the other side. Dumbo not finding the goal he wants as vertical sweep once again takes control.
Yeah, vertical sweep are trying to stay in this one, but Blossom is doing a very good job applying that offensive pressure. We have to be careful of the counterattacks if you are vertical sweep. And as long as they stay on top of the rotations, though, this should be a very close one.
Adzi, nice pass to Dumbo. It's going straight down, but Adzi isn't able to find it, however. Tips it over to Express, who takes the shot on net. No, it goes high again. That ball just a little bit too high for any of those goals. A number of shots being taken there on the side of Blossom against vertical sweep. Vertical sweep coming out on top. A nice dunk center will have MD22 making the aerial play to Marshall. Now it was going to MD22, but Dumbo dunks him out. That is Express now taking control near his offensive end. He is able to get the rebound into the goal, and that's the first one 3 minutes in.
The impressive touch here off of Express. He goes up on this ball before anyone else does and then just gets a beautiful backwards touch, popping that ball up and just really getting a good touch. I'm at a loss for words. It was a really great shot. I wasn't expecting it.
It was a nice read by him, but now Express is looking for a play off the wall. Adzi, these passes coming back and forth across their offensive line. Blossom are doing a really good job on keeping it in. Again, there's Dumbo. Ooh, he kills it out for his teammate, however. But MD22 gets dunked out by Adzi going back center. The control is still in the side of vertical sweep, however, as Blossom isn't able to follow up on a lot of these passes going center for them. This is now Adzi passing up to Express. Express tipping it forward, goes over the Marshall, but MD22 is easily hits that ball away. MD22 has the fake forward. The Marshall missing the shot on net, however. Now it's Express pushing it forward. Adzi is chasing this one past MD22. MD22 getting the hit off the wall, however. Dumbo now hitting it forward to Adzi. Adzi gets dunked up by the Marshall. And now it's Express taking control of the ball. Control is the wrong word as he tries to get a good clear out. The pass center by the Marshall gets saved by Dumbo. Dumbo getting the clear and looking for a pass center to his team. Adzi is center, looking for the shot. He misses the aerial, however, and that's going to give vertical sweep time to bring the ball up. MD22 has 1 minute to tie up this game for his team. Macro not finding the shot on net, but the Marshall now following up, and this ball is looking to get cleared out by Express.
Yeah, and as you can see, my dog is slowly starting to get hyped as this game goes on.
Express with the shot center! 2-goal lead with only 30 seconds left.
Yeah, that's a great goal and a good job there from Blossom. They've really just done a great job. And here's the dog. Hold on, guys.
This game is almost over here as MD22 and vertical sweep are under the pressure to score very soon. Dumbo now clearing it forward to the Marshall. The Marshall killing it out. Adzi takes the shot on net, gets a nice kill center, but Macro's able to clear it out. Marshall also gets dunked out. MD22 versus Express. Express gets the save. Now it's Dumbo clearing it forward. With 9 seconds left, it really looks like there's nothing vertical sweep can do to win this game. And so this is Blossom with a Game 1 win.
Yeah, that was a very well-played game one from Blossom. Then being able to really get to the ball and make some very impressive shots. Express only person scoring, but he made some very, very I guess the word I'm trying to avoid is saying pretty. But they were just impressive to watch. I love the one that we got to touch off the backboard. Vertical Sweep did a great job too, but they weren't able to really get on top of the ball in terms of rotations. They would end up going up for chances at the same time, and then weren't able to get back on defense at the same time too. So it didn't really come together too well for them. If they can clear that up in the next match, then we could see a game 3.
Yeah, I'm really excited for game 3 if they're able to force it. Vertical Sweep is a team that we know has the potential to go far in these tournaments, but they might be shut down here with a second win by Blossom. This second game getting underway now. As long as the timer starts, it seems like everyone's joined up. Here we go. This is the Marshall versus Dumbo on the kickoff. That goes straight center to Macro, who wants to take a shot on goal. Goes a little wide though. Oh, dunks out. Express in the corner there. This is MD22 pushing it forward. The Marshall is patiently waiting center. He doesn't cheat up far enough to take a shot, however, as he just tries to keep that ball in, tries to apply the pressure needed to take a lead in the early stages of this game. 30 seconds in, and Dumbo gets beaten to the ball in the air. Now it's Express as the last man back. Gets dunked out, but the Marshall's taking a shot on net. That goes low! Dumbo with a beautiful save off the wall to keep them in this game. Macro with a nice shot though, but Express gets another save.
Offensive pressure coming out strong for Vertical Sweep. They're doing a good job keeping the ball in Blossom's zone. They have to be more accurate on their rotations and just on their shot accuracy to be able to knock these down and get a first one on the board.
Yeah, and that's so necessary in this game here as this is tied up at 0-0, but the open goal is missed by the 22. The Marshall is able to follow up, and even though he gets demoed by the Dumbo, he's able to find the goal.
The Marshall sacrificing himself for the good of the team and for a good reason too. If there's any way to go out, there's with a goal, and he does it in style. Great first goal. Vertical Sweep with the lead now.
This is Dumbo getting another demo, this time on the Macro. Express getting the aerial play over MD22 in the air, and he's able to find a goal.
Express coming through. Look at that touch he gets right off the wall. MD22 is up, but just not up in time. Gets a slight miss angle on his car, and he's trying to make a correction in the air. And it just ends up throwing off his clear and gives Express a beautiful shot.
Yeah, Macro cheats up close. Now the ball goes up in the air for MD22, who's going to find a nice pass center. Dumbo, however, keeps it high, and the Marshall has to keep it in. This is MD22 with another good pass. Macro and Marshall are going high for it. MD22 is the only one back. Dumbo takes a shot, gets dunked out by his own teammate, and almost win it over as Express tips it over the Marshall MD22, and the Marshall can't find the save.
Yeah, it was a very big cluster for Vertical Sweep. They end up clashing right into each other. Marshall's trying to make a clear, and while he's also recovering from a jump, it just doesn't work out. It gets a bad touch. Very unfortunate, but Blossom with the lead here, and they are looking really well to be playing from a team that's in OCE.
Yeah, correct. That ping disadvantage isn't doing them, too many favors here, but they're able to pull through with it all the same. Dumbo with a beautiful demo on the goalie who had control of the ball. He wasn't quite able to find the shot on net, however. This is MD22, clearing it out to Macro. Oh, gets intercepted by Express, who passes it up. This is Dumbo now, tipping it high, gets dunked out by the Marshall that's going toward their goal. Express takes the boost and ball up the wall. But the Marshall gets there first with a great pass to MD22, equalizes the game out.
Yeah, great equalizer here from MD22. Marshall there. And when he gets that touch, no one from Blossom is in the net to stop this play. They're all traveling back, and they have to beat MD22. They can't. So this game is now tied.
This is now Blossom. On the defense here, MD22 brings it forward. Macro looking for a shot on net. Doesn't get it in, but the Marshall's up there to challenge Express, who passes it forward. He misses the goal there. MD22 trying to keep this ball in as Dazarin's dog is trying to get his fair share of Rocket League. It seems like this game is a very close one. Vertical Sweep and Blossom tied up at 2-2.
Yeah, I can hear him yelling at Macro to get into the air to try to keep that ball in play. Unfortunately, but despite all of his barks, Macro can't come out with that. This is going to be a close one. We do have 2 minutes left, and I do fear that whoever scores this next goal might be able to run away with this.
Yeah, we do see Express dunking out the Marshall here. Now, Macro pushing this forward, and Dumbo playing it back out center. His team isn't there, and now it's Express popping it high to his teammate Dumbo, but the Marshall gets up quickly for the contest. Macro clearing it out again. This ball currently just seems to be clear after clear, back and forth by both teams. The first one to find a follow-up one of these clears might have the advantage in the goal.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. That's going to be tough, though, for both teams. Blossom, though, they play really well on the ball, able to make very impressive touches and get the ball past members of Vertical Sweep. But Vertical Sweep are also doing very well in terms of their counterattack, so this is going to be down to the wire.
And the 22 taking a shot on that. Dumbo clears it out to Express, who takes really nice control of the ball to pass it forward. The Marshall stopping it out gets demoed for his efforts. Express looking for a mind game. He does get the ball killed forward, though. MD22 not finding the hit he wants as Adzi picks it forward. Dumbo trying to pass it up to him, but he's not able to find the shot. Macro to the Marshall. Marshall takes the shot, saved out by Express. Close play by them, and it's not going to be enough to take the lead in this game. MD22 passing it back center. Dumbo takes the shot. Oh, very close one by Macro, however.
Oh, there it is.
We got MD22 for the goal.
This was a great play by Adzi, just being on top of the ball and picked a very good time to do so. Third rotation coming in. No, Marshall is at corner boost when he makes this play. Can't get back in time. Blossom with the lead now, possibly the series.
Well, possibly, if they're able to hold this out for 40 seconds, they will win and move on into our tournament. This is the Marshall. Now to Express. Killing out to the side. MD22 out to Adzi. Adzi pushing it forward. The Macro now pushing it over to the side. It's not going to do his team much good as Dumbo brings it forward. The Marshall passing it high. MD22 looking for a clear down. He doesn't find it either. Most of these offensive plays by Vertical Sweep have been completely shut down by Blossom and all of their returns. This is Dumbo now in the net, being tipped over by the Marshall. MD22 passing inside of the Macro with a shot. Gets saved out by Express to keep their lead and move on into our tournament.
Tom called it. Jasher called it. Blossom do take the win in this one. Daz is wrong. And as you can see from Macro, OCE greater than NA. GG's coming out from both teams. Though Vertical Sweep did play very well, but Blossom were really on top of their game in this one, and they definitely got a great win.
Yeah, I really liked Adzi specifically. A lot of the aerial control he had, especially Dumbo and Express's passes out to him, especially in their offensive end, were astounding, and they were really great to watch. All those shots on that were really well placed. Really good job by Blossom to get it over Vertical Sweep, who we've seen before, and we've seen them play very well, but Blossom coming up big for this game. Even though with the ping disadvantage, they played very well. Yeah. I'd just like to give just a quick shout out to Karma, who hosted us for nearly 100 viewers there. Thank you so much for supporting Shift Pro League. We all love you, and we are moving on to our tournament. Round 4 already, right? Wow,
yeah.
It's moving fast. Yeah. I think we will be going to a short break, however. So all of you sitting here, stay tuned as we have some big news coming in later in these rounds. I know we have some bigger teams to watch moving on into the quarterfinals.
I'm ready. Are you ready, Tom?
I am so ready.
And every chance to dance I'll take if I can see you again. We could be listening for answers, waiting to be set free. You came across this moment, and I'm so thankful you shared it with me. We could be listening for answers.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Shift Pro League 3v3. This is our 20th Shift Pro League, the 20th round 4. This is G2 -9 versus Blossom. I'm really excited for this, Dez.
I am too. It's going to be very interesting to see Classics, Bluey, and Chrome take on Blossom. Blossom, very well played OCE team. So, going to be interesting to see how this matches up. I'm really excited to get into this one.
Yeah, Blossom just finding the win in the previous game you guys all watched. So we'll see how they're able to stack up against Bluey, Chrome, and Classics, who are quite a considerable foe, if we do say so. Do you have any prediction here, as you just saw Blossom play? And remember, Bluey is an EU player. This is on US West server.
I'm gonna go with G2 -9 here. I feel like with their math, they will confuse Blossom, and we will end up coming out with the victory. So gonna be a close matchup to say the least. But I gotta go with my boys from NA/EU.
Yeah, I mean, okay, they're gonna have to tell us if Chrome, Bluey, or Classics are watching this. Is it G2 9, G2 -9, G2 -9? Maybe is it G -7? Is that just what it is? I don't know. Well, we'll see. As this game gets underway, Express tipping it over Chrome. Bluey keeping it in, however. Dumbo challenging him on the wall. Gets a nice tip out to Express, who fakes a challenge as Classics takes control now. Bluey killing it down to Classics for the shot. It goes wide, but Chrome, he fakes a challenge at first, but he goes back in. Now it's Express looking for a pass center. He does get it past Classics. No, he doesn't, but now it's Adzi passing it up to Dumbo. Dumbo with a shot on net. Chrome with an easy save, and Classics takes control. Now it is Bluey capitalizing on that demo onto Dumbo by Classics. Chrome turning the ball around in the midfield. Adzi challenging out again. But the pressure by G2 9 is not able to find a goal, but it was a nice save out by Dumbo. Adzi now bringing it up the wall for the pass forward. Classics challenging in this ball in the air past Express. Dumbo not finding the shot on net, as Express and Dumbo are making the offensive plays here, but they're just not finding the goals.
Yeah, they are. Express and Blossom have not been able to find goals, and neither has G2 -9. They've really been playing a defensive game, G2 has. Except for now, they're trying to make some plays, though, to get back into this one, and they're doing a good job.
Oh, Express with a nice clear out to save his team from humiliation there, as Chrome passes it back into Classics. Classics tipping it down to his opponent's side, however, but Bluey gets there in time to challenge it. Bluey with a great center to Chrome. Express waiting patiently in the goal, but Chrome pops it high, and Express now tips it over to Dumbo. Never mind, just go straight forward to Classics, as Adzi misses the defensive play. Bluey challenging it, pushing it center. Chrome is not able to get there fast enough. This is now Express getting dunked out by Chrome! Chrome dunks it past all three for that goal.
That follow-up by Chrome, and him just coming in with so much force that although Adzi was trying to get the clear, his car was also directed inside of his net too. There was no stopping Chrome on that play, and now G2 -9 are coming out with that first goal lead.
It actually, I just saw in the chat, it says G2 through 9. So it seems to be all the players from G2 all the way to G9. That's interesting now, as we see Adzi clearing this across the goal. Chrome killing it down to the defender of Express. Express passing it up to Adzi. Adzi missing the play middle, but Express taking the shot in his own hands. Not able to find the goal. But it is Express again, just getting to this ball very quickly every time. Take those shots and apply that pressure. That pass from Dumbo to Adzi, not finding anything as well. Dumbo whiffing the play, actually, as Chrome now turns it around one-on-one against Express. He's able to find it past both defenders.
Incoming Chrome car wash here, because this was a dirty play. Look at this dribble. Gets it right through Express and Adzi into the net there. I'm telling you, we gotta wash that car off. That was too dirty for me.
I'm sure it's shining bright like the Chrome wheels he does have. This is Chrome now looking for a challenge on the wall. He doesn't get it, as Express goes for another aerial play. Dumbo tipping it high to his teammate, but as he's the last man back, the Classics takes the shot into the side goal. That was an open net on the side of them for the 3-goal lead.
Yeah, this is great positioning here. Bluey with the touch. Classics does a front flip to get to that ball and then does a little back flip, sending that ball into the net. Either way, it was an open net opportunity. They found the defensive breakdown on Blossom, and now they are looking very dominant, to say the least, in this game one.
Yeah, as Dumbo tries to pass the center, Classics gets a nice little clear out. Adzi keeps it in. Now Chrome on the wall gets passed by Adzi. Now Dumbo keeping it into Express, who takes a shot on net. Classics cannot get there. That is Blossom's first goal of this game.
Good job here from Dumbo to get that touch up. Pops the ball on the backboard. Express already knew what was happening. He gets up into the air and beats Chrome there on the play. Blossom now with that 2-goal deficit. And now we're seeing a different side of them. We'll see if they can keep up with these plays or if G29 are going to come away.
Yeah, and G29 have had a lot of pressure here so far. However, the shot count is even, and Classics and Bluey are looking for another one. Bluey looking for a nice little air play. He's not able to find it, however, as his air touches are not enough. This is Express dunking out Classics for the offensive play. Dumbo looking for a pass. Dunks out Bluey in the air, but both of his teammates are pretty far back. Now, actually, Adzi gets the ball back center. Bluey's able to mind game Dumbo a bit there to keep the ball out of his end. Goes back to the defensive end of Chrome. Chrome tipping it over Adzi for a nice little play there. Passing it up to Bluey, who's in the air. But Dumbo with a bad clear back gives G29 another opportunity to take shots, but they just haven't found it. However, the 2-goal lead they have seems to be enough. Express with a great save. This is now Bluey to Classics. They don't make the airplay, but they're comfortable overextending like this with such a lead with only 40 seconds to go. Dumbo missing the aerial play, but this is Express with the shot. Classics challenges him. Now it's Bluey passing it over to Chrome. Adzi misses Chrome with the easy goal.
I like how, despite being caught out of position, Classics was still able to put this ball down up to Chrome and get him in a good position. I'm sorry, Bluey, and get him in a good position to give that ball right to Chrome to score that. Great trust in teammates here from G29, and like I said, looking very good with this 4-1 lead.
Yeah, very much so. Blossom having to do a lot to come back, especially in the second game of this series. This is a best-of-3 series. Nice clear up by Express. Looking for a follow-up, tipping it high. But Adzi is waiting pretty far back, tries to pass it to Express for a play. Goes a little bit too slow as Chrome intercepts. Now it's Classics passing forward to Chrome. Chrome not getting the tip, but it is Classics passing it again to Chrome. Doesn't really matter if that shot doesn't go in, as their substantial lead is enough to take game one.
Yeah, G2 through 9 esports winning game one. You see the Alpha Boost coming out. They are having a ball here. Good. They were able to take a convincing win over Blossom. We could base that off ping or other forces of nature that had to come into effect that game. But we have seen what Blossom can do, and just knowing what they have done in their match just before this, definitely a different outcome than what some people are used to seeing them.
Yeah, G2 through 9 doing a really good job on shutting them down that game. The only goal they scored was pretty close to the end. They're trying to equalize the game out, but that 3-0 lead so early on pretty much sealed that deal. This is Dumbo now. The cheat with Bluey isn't going to come out too much as Express makes the aerial play. This is Chrome out to the side. Chrome again with a nice clear forward. Dumbo has to hit that ball high. Classics is there to challenge. Chrome is there as well, but Express keeps it away from his goal there. Bluey trying to bring it up the wall, looking for a pass. Gets dunked out by Adzi. This is now Classics playing at center. Chrome now trying to find the backwards challenge. Bluey takes it from him with the shot. Nice save by Express. Pass by Dumbo straight to Classics for the shot on net. That goes into the corner. Doesn't find the net, however, and Chrome's trying to play this forward, but Blossom are having a hard time keeping this out of their end.
Yeah, they are. Look at that
Oh,
pressure.
Bluey! Oh, what a nice shot by him with the pass by Classics all the way from their back end.
Yeah, I love how Bluey was able to get up there. He used boost to keep power into his car, letting that ball sink into the net at high speed as he was there, but just could not react in time. And now G2 through 9 looking good, starting us off with 1 goal.
Yeah, that 1 goal. Doing them well here, only 1 minute in. Chrome playing this forward. Adzi is able to clear that out. This is now Dumbo to Bluey. Bluey taking a shot on net. Express getting a nice little save there. Chrome now getting a nice little upside down clear forward as Classics makes the pass center. This play forward is made by Dumbo here in the air. Over to Express. Chrome gets there first, however, and Bluey gets taken out. There is Dumbo looking for another demo. He isn't quite able to find it as Chrome takes a shot on net. No, it goes wide. Bluey not finding a tip either as Chrome turns it around on the wall, but Adzi is able to push it forward, gets a nice pass past Classics, but Classics is able to easily clear that out. Nice high tip by Bluey. Now to Express. This is a very close match. Only a 1 goal difference, but it seems like G2 has most of the pressure here.
Yeah, they do. They have been applying a insurmountable amount of pressure. It's been looking very well for them, and it seems as though Blossom can't really get a correct read on them because every time they try to push it up, they're not able to follow it up and apply on the net pressure. They just kind of just give the ball right back to them, and they keep making plays.
Oh, and that's exactly what you said. That poor clear out by Express goes straight to Classics for the shot on net.
Yep, and we see them bring the ball up. Express does not get a good touch off of that ball at all as he centers it and just basically passes it to Classics. Good job for Classics, though, being ready there to send that into the net. But G2 through 9 are really showing the defensive breakdown of Blossom right now.
Definitely. As Bluey now brings it up, tries to pass it over to Classics. Classics is already in the air, looking for the freestyle. That may be a little overzealous as they're only up 2 goals. And that's a nice lead, but it's not too comfortable one. This is Classics now looking to bring this high. Gets a nice little air dribble up to Bluey, who takes it from him but doesn't find the shot on net. Kills it up to the side for Express to find a clear. He does get it to Adzi. Adzi trying to bring it forward, but Classics and Bluey with that teamwork clear will make the play back center, but Bluey misses the shot on net. This is now Adzi pushing it forward. Chrome over to Bluey for the shot on goal that goes high, but Chrome is there to keep it in. This pressure is too much for Blossom. Blossom finding another clear here. We'll see if it turns into a shot opportunity. The wall defense by Classics has been on point in most of these games, not letting any of those high passes come down.
Yeah, they are really, really on top of their defense in terms of just stopping Blossom's offensive attacks here. Chrome is a happy Pepe as he scores that one.
Chrome with a nice shot down into the high left corner of that net from the pass by Bluey. Express not able to find the aerial challenge, and Adzi was waiting in the goal looking for the play on the first ball, but since he was passed down, he wasn't able to find the save as it went too high for him. Now Dumbo winning the kickoff. Adzi going up in the air. No, Chrome is able to get there first as Express kills it over Bluey. Now it's Express missing the aerial play, but Dumbo is there to make the save. Classics just trying to keep it in, but with that 3-goal lead, it doesn't matter if he whiffs. This is now Chrome. Oh. All right, this is now Bluey passing it forward. To Express, he kills it over to the side. With only 1 minute left, though, what can Blossom really do here?
It's almost out of their reach, I'd say, in terms of the 3 goals from G2. G2 has been really good at stopping them on the offense, but also at the same time, Blossom has kind of let them have their way with the ball. It's really more so shutting G2 down on the ball, getting there first, and applying pressure to them, whereas this game has completely gone the other way around.
Oh, definitely. G2, especially with Chrome, completely bullying the defenders here, getting 1 demo and knocking another into their own net. It seems to be that they have so much control over this game right now. They can do whatever they want with only 25 seconds left in this match. Blossom would be hard-pressed to find any sort of lead in this game. Chrome, Classics, and Bluey coming up really big in this series so far. Well, in this tournament so far, they've made it very far. And as long as this ball hits the ground, that one almost going in. I have to give so much credit, though, to Express. He has 6 saves on his team, and none of his teammates have won. What a series by both these teams.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you in terms of Express getting some credit there at the end. All in all, 10 shots from G2. Well, no, I'm sorry, 12 shots. You count the 2 from Chrome from G2, only 2 from Blossom. The game was really one-sided, to say the least. And that all ended up contributing to G2 winning. They were able to keep possession, get great counterattacks, and all in all, come out with the victory here. Tom, what are you doing?
I'm trying to ask G2 how they say their name, but they all gave me different answers. So I think it's just a mystery. I think it's a complete mystery at this point. Oh, Crow's a big nose. Okay, there's your answer. There's your answer.
That doesn't help. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I think that's their purpose, is to just confuse us. It might be an inside joke that we're not able to be in. G2, that squad, that fickle squad. We're gonna have to see them in a later round, I guess, coming into the semis. Yeah.
Yeah. Still though, gonna be a great tournament to still keep track of. I know. Do we have Curtis and Silent coming in next?
We do. Yeah. Our leading casters here, coming in for the semis and finals of this tournament. I'm really excited because we have multiple G2 squads in the semis, right, on opposite sides of the bracket.
Oh yeah, and hopefully we can see a interesting meetup though for the finals. Will be a definite what do I want to say, bracket movement to look forward to.
Yeah. That should be interesting. Actually, if you put !bracket into the chat, you will see that link there. I highly advise you guys to check that out, because it's been quite an adventure so far in this tournament. Make sure to hit that follow button if you haven't already on the stream. Make sure to find Daz and I, Daz at iDazzarin on Twitter, and me at TomKelly_RL. I've had a pleasure casting this tournament so far. What about you, Daz?
Oh yeah, had a great time. Love seeing you, Tom. We'll see you on Sunday, actually.
Yeah, I will, for that great Chicago Rocket League LAN. Oh, that is going to be exciting. Basically, RLCS LAN.
Yep. A little bit. We got some RLCS people showing up. So it's gonna be a party.
Okay. All right. It will be Curtis and Inanimate J coming in for the cast into the semis and the finals. So I'm super excited to have them come in and introduce themselves. It's been a pleasure, and we will see you all later.
Bye.
I need some resting for just a moment, so he can catch me when I fall asleep. I give everything to fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. I emptied every dream, every sweet thought into your bottle, so you could catch me when I fall asleep. Can I please just fall asleep? Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall. I still can't fall.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to SPL 20, our weekly Rocket League 3v3 tournament on Shift Pro League. I am Curtis. I'm along with Inanimate Jay, who is covering for an ill Silent Echo. So get well wishes to him in chat would be appreciated. But Jay got ourselves a matchup: G2 and 9 Esports and Nox Gaming. Couple of things. Nox Gaming has never made it to the semis of Shift Pro League. They're also from South America. Interesting little dynamic.
Yeah, that's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how ping plays out between US East servers and South America. I mean, it can't be. I don't think it can be any worse than the guys from Blossom playing last round up to
That's
US
fair.
West. But we'll see how that goes. But they are probably they're probably up against this G2 and 9 team.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And then G2 and 9 have Bluey on their roster. So we're actually on 3 different continents here on this edition of Shift Pro League and represented a total of 4 in this particular tournament, with OCE playing a little while ago with Blossom. Europe, South America, North America, and OCE, all 4 power regions of Rocket League without Asia involved, definitely represented today. So it makes for an interesting dynamic for sure.
Yeah, just missing out on Roll the Sky to bring some Japanese flair to it, but I did not see them register this week.
Yep, absolutely. So we will get this one going. It's G2 and 9 Esports and Nox Gaming. Going to be a good one no matter what. We're going to get the teams in to have them join up, and we will be good to go for game 1 of this 5-game series. 5 games in the semifinals. Both semifinals will be shown, and then the grand finals if you guys are new to how we do things here. Waiting on them to get said message. Not sure if we need to speak in a different language for the South American team or not, but
we're missing a team actually. G2 and 9 not in the lobby yet.
Oh, okay, that'd be why. I'm blind. That's fine. No problem. So we're waiting on them to get in. But yeah, a couple things happening this weekend that were mentioned. One of them was mentioned by Tom and Daz a little while ago. Huge shout out to them for the cast, by the way. Chicago Rocket League hosting a Chicago shootout, they call it a shootout, 2v2. And that is an actual LAN. No stream happening there, unfortunately. We were trying. Unfortunately, could not get the needed support to do so from the venue. So no big deal. Still going to be a lot of fun to meet everybody. I'm actually going myself along with Tom and Daz. We'll be there and a couple of others. And we'll take many pictures. We'll put them on the Shift Pro League Twitter as well as my own personal one. So should be good. Other than that, got Texas RL this weekend. There will be streams of that one, which is, I believe, also a 2v2, and they've gotten a lot more participation out of their tournament than I think were anticipated.
They had to actually cap their attendance if what I was reading was correct. That's that's really good for them. Their ability to get that roster filled up. And Daz with the hashtag stage 1 watch. Yeah, the only way you can watch stage 1 in the semis is to hope I get to cast it because Silent falls ill.
That awkward moment when a South American team gets to the semis before a stage 1 does.
Well, I mean, stage 1 would have had to play today for that to happen, but
that's
it is.
No problem. Still waiting on the G2 through 9 to get in here, and we're still kind of waiting in the wings, but no big deal. We've been told they are coming by our lobby manager Josher. Huge shout out to Josher and everybody in the back that have done work to make sure this runs smoothly. Pseudo and Chernobyl running things on the actual moderation front. Josher, of course, doing his thing each and every single week. I'm surprised he's not tired of us yet. And hey, look, we have people. No problem. Indeed. So we're going to get them in. It's Bluey, Chrome, and Classics on the side of G2 and 9. And it's the other side. I'm looking at is that Lance Zay? And is that Cow? Is that
I think it's Kyle. I think it would be Kyle.
Got it. Yeah. Kyle makes sense. No problem, Kyle. So we'll get them in to get the messages out to the teams. We'll get this one underway. Seemingly we're moving a little bit slower or they're not reading it, one of the two. So
one of the two. Shout out to Silent giving me the business to hype it up a little bit here, like afternoon tea. For those who haven't been around for long enough, I used to call Silent's delivery of his hype level as afternoon tea. So just giving it right back to me. No problem. No problem.
Satisfy my needs, Jay. That's awesome.
I need a J scream before I go to bed. I'm not sure how my wife would feel about that. She might come running.
Oh no.
That would be awkward. Just a little bit.
Oh, jeez, that's terrible. That's terrible.
All right. Still waiting on teams. Not entirely sure what the holdup is.
Okay. I hear engine noises. Actually, we're good to go.
Yeah, so apparently, the and I will explain it because it was explained in chat a little while ago. G2 and 9 esports, basically the team of Classics, Chrome, and Bluey have gone through and memed the original G2, saying they went 2 and 9 in RLCS Season 2 League play. So feels good, but we'll see if G2 and 9 can get through the semis. And wouldn't it be something if they play against G2 in said finals? So let's see if we have that happen. But right now we are underway with game number 1 as we go immediately to the near post in the Nox Gaming end. And that's taken away by Lance to move back to half. Chance over the bar. Coming in is Chrome. Puts it up in the air, goes off the back wall with this. Into the middle, there's a shot by Classics, but it's gotten in front of by Lance to remove that one from being a threat. 4:27 left. And so far, Nox, they're content sitting 2 people on the goal line. Dangerous way to do it, just letting the G2 and 9 fly around your offensive zone.
Well, the one thing I was going to point out is they are really passive right now. They're not coming out and challenging things in the corner like you'd be expecting. I'm wondering if part of that is coming down to the ping. They're sitting on about an average of 160 across the board here. And you got to wonder if that's affecting their read of the play and why they're not going for challenges yet.
It's going to be off the sidewall. They finally work it out of their own zone, but not for very long, as Classics will knock it back in. Chrome will wait. Bluey comes in to take that. Up the corner wall. Off the ceiling, it drops straight down. Shot at the net is off the left post and in for Chrome for strike. Goes to G2 and 9.
Bit of an awkward one here. Classics goes up, gets a bit of a roof pinch there, just falls right down onto Chrome. Good angle, and both the Nox players in net, I think that was Lance and Z, just not able to read that one, trying to flip desperately at it. Posted in, G2 and 9 up 1-0 early.
I don't know if you saw Silent's response in chat, but it worked out pretty well.
Seems good.
All right. That's going to go towards the near post, and it'll remain out. Lance is going to get this away from his goal line. Still going to remain in the Nox Gaming end. Sent away. Good work. Lance is going to follow this into the offensive corner. Right in front, looking towards the goal line. Nice touch, and it's a save coming out for Classics, as I believe that was a chance for Zay to get one in. It could not happen. Going to go around the corner. Classics is up with this. Going to tap it back out to Bluey. Touched way back for Chrome. Bluey going to camp out behind him. He'll now come in. Shot off the back wall, coming in now. Classics late, and he actually does not come in. It'll be Chrome back the other way as he works to take control to Classics. Approaching halftime. Touch off the ceiling, right in front for Chrome. It's going to be a shot that goes just wide of that left post. A shot by Bluey as he tries to come in, but it's taken away by Nox. As we hit the halftime mark, still 1-0. Kind of surprising given how passive, as you mentioned, these Nox guys are being.
Right. The thing for Nox right now is they just don't really feel to be getting a ton of pressure out of their zone. As we say that, big goal by Chrome coming through here. He just plows through Zay at midfield as Bluey gets the dunk on Kaio, who's kind of squatting the boost pad, and then I think went back to it trying to hope that his teammate could get on it. A little bit of a misplay, I think, there by Kaio, not pressuring that ball a little bit further as his teammate was well out of position to really make that save.
Over halftime, 2-0 lead. Bluey with an immediate shot off the kick, and coming across to save that one is Kaio as he takes it away. Classics going to get a touch into the middle and around, or up the ramp anyway. Still an opportunity here. Kaio going to try to get it out of his zone. He will. Back to half, but Classics is all over this. Still in front of their net. 2 of the Nox players go up for it. It is removed from being a threat for the moment. Up the sidewall. Into the 2 and 9 end. Bluey keeps control of it. What a play. Going to get one right towards the middle, and nothing they can do about that one. But Bluey had terrific car control there, trying to keep that on the side.
Good opportunity there by Bluey with Classics riding a long shotgun there. Just really not able to get that touch out front. I think even if he did with Chrome really defensively positioned, wasn't a lot going to come out of that one. But a really good attempt out of Bluey there.
Good read from Bluey, trying to keep it off the sidewall. Classics comes in, puts it off into the corner again. Bluey going to turn back, Try to give it up to Chrome. Chrome can't do anything with it. And finally, Nox is going to try to work it out. Still can't do it, though. That's directed into the middle, and a nice one at that. That's a shot coming in from Classics and a save from Lance as he stays in front of it. Needed a little elevation on that if you're Classics there.
Yeah, Lance picking up the savior man a little bit easy there. Classics came in a little bit late on the aerial. I don't think he had a lot of options with where he could put that one based on the flight of the car. So you really expect a little bit more out of Classics here to try and be more clinical with finishing off those shots and put Nox to the sword.
Off the back wall. This is an opportunity, their first good opportunity, and it's Zay who puts that one in, and it's a 2-1 lead now.
We want to talk about missing opportunities like that. This is one that Nox really doesn't at all. Zay, great read, catches Bluey a little bit off guard, puts it away from the direction he's facing. No chance that Bluey can get there with the speed that ball is on. 44 seconds left. Nox still in this with a shout.
Yep, it is a shout indeed. The way the possession
has
gone. Oh, there it is. There it is. Zay is going to tie this game up. Make it 2-2, 42 seconds left.
New face-off mechanics, please. Oh, never mind. Classics dives right out of the way of that one. It's a great follow-through by Zay as Classics misreads the face-off, and everybody for G2 and 9 vacating the net.
That's crazy. 41 seconds to go. All of a sudden, we have a new ball game, and the team of G2 and 9 on their back foot a little bit, not expecting what just happened. Out of their own corner. Zay and Kaio team up on a clear. Lance gives it a push the rest of the way. It's going to be up off the ceiling. Lance is up. He will win that 50 and keep it in the offensive corner. Chrome concedes that in the middle. Zay over to Kaio. Lance is back by himself. It's a one-on-one. The flick off the back wall coming in for some help is Zay. Kaio's back as well. Chrome over to Classics is going to go off that wall. We are still tied for the moment. This is a chance in the middle, and it will get removed from being a threat for the time being. Shot at the net there. It's a save. Still waiting for this to hit the ground to force OT, and it's not going to happen. Classics will put it home. Game 1 going to G2 and 9.
It's so awkward by Kaio. I mean, it's a hard shot to save. He's flying backwards, can only tip that one high and not away from net. Falls right back down for Classics, who makes no mistake on this one. And I was going to say, if that one had gotten to overtime, how critical was that miss by Classics earlier, where he only really had the one place to shoot at, and it ended up being right at Lance's feet there.
Yeah, crazy amount of events that occurred in the final, say, minute of that game, but it is G2 9 that come out with the win. 13-4 in shots. It's a win they absolutely deserve to have. And Nox, ping or not, they really need to be more aggressive on the ball if they want to have a shot.
Well, let's just break this down. 10 saves out of Nox Gaming, 3 each for Zay and Lance, and a 4th for Kaio, who's also on console, I just noticed.
Mm-hmm.
And 13 shots out of G2 and 9. That means every single shot they took was on frame, and it was either safe or went in.
Well, at the
that's
same
a lot of
point,
pressure.
though, yes, there was a lot of shots, and they were all on target, but how many of them were in places that they had to actually move to make saves on? There was more than a few that were sent right at defense.
It's true, and those will inflate numbers a little bit there, but you still, I mean, you have to be in the right place to make the save, even if they are put directly at you.
Yeah.
But a really good job by Nox keeping that one close, and it'll be interesting to see how they bounce back from losing that one so late.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting second game, and Nox is going to need a much more aggressive start, because I know we did point out they're sitting 2 on the back at the start of the first game. Let's see if that continues. They have a shot immediately right here towards that post, and it's a save from Chrome coming towards the far side, up at the halfway line. Forcing the issue there is Zay. Lance is also there. Classics gets a touch into the middle. Bluey over the halfway line. Play it off the top. Coming in, Classics right in front for Bluey. Bluey taps it back to Classics, but doesn't quite have the angle to get it in the near post. Zay going to put it back to half. Dangerous area, though. They need a touch. It's a one defensive touch, but not nearly enough. It'll go Chrome underneath the bar and make it 1-0.
A really difficult touch here. All 3 players for Nox in the same corner there. That's kind of what sets this up. Zay gets into a good spot to recover, but can only tap it high. Lance committed to trying to come across for that one and flies helplessly by as his teammate hits that one. Chrome just waits for the opening and puts it under the bar.
4:21 left. It's 1-0. 39 seconds in. We get our first strike finally. Bluey goes over half with this. Off the side wall. Towards the back, coming in. It's going to go off the back wall. Touch to the left-hand side. Over to Bluey. Bluey into the middle. That's a play across the goal mouth that Chrome cannot angle in. He'll put it back to the middle, but it's a pinch back the other way. That's an empty net. It's still a chance. Kaio's up for this, and he will not get there in time. 3:46 left. It's 1-0 at the moment in favor of G2 and 9.
I actually thought that long ball there by Nox might have a post and in moment with the new post physics, but
yeah,
luckily for G2 and 9, it stays away. You just get the sense that Nox can actually play with these guys, and you really wonder when that mistake's going to come out of G2 and 9, because they just haven't really felt like that tight-knit kind of team that we've seen out of Classics playing with other players in recent shift tournaments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fair point. This is an opportunity. That's a 3-on-0 empty net. They have a chance, and they will tie the game. Zay able to knock that one in, minute 45 into the game.
All three players for G2 and 9 in the exact same spot on the field. They're all right around that midfield boost pad as they try to build up a breakout. Instead, they get picked off at midfield, and all three players for Nox back the other way into the open net.
It's going to make you feel some kind of way. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be back the other way for Zay. Zay's going to put this in the middle of the scoring area. Taken by Bluey. Tapped over half. Classics. That goes up the corner wall. Bluey trying to get there. He will, but it will be late. Up is Classics. He's going to tap this forward, looking at a play in the middle that is met by Zay. Classics going to put this in the corner. Chrome is there as well. Up the wall. It goes back there. There's a chance to over the halfway line. G2 and 9 trying to work on the offensive. They're going to miss that opportunity there. That's angled towards the net, and Zay's going to put it in. All of a sudden, they've got the lead here.
Okay, Lance does a good job putting that one over to his teammate, Zay, who then bounces it off Classics and Chrome. Chrome trying to recover. Doesn't have any boost, I don't think. Zay finding a wicked angle there, almost parallel to the goal line, to put Nox up by 1.
We are halfway through this game, and Zay have a 3-1 lead. Zay has got the hard carry going on right at the moment for the Nox Gaming side.
Big face-off win by Kaio there, and it's a massive dunk by Zay on Chrome in the corner. Nothing he can really do about it. He just had one spot to put that ball. It was right into that octane of Zay. 3-1 now for Nox, and we still didn't quite hit halftime on that one.
This is interesting, to say the least. With 2:26 left, this is not something that I expected, nor you, nor really, I think, probably anybody in chat, especially with the ping levels the way they are. I'd like to see him on an even playing field to see just how possibly dominant this team could be. But the fact is G2 and 9 still have a 1-0 lead in this series, so it's not over by any stretch.
I'll tell you who expected this to happen. It's the South Americans in the chat, and I see you
That's
guys.
fair.
I see you guys out there cheering for Nox. I love the support out there for this team that, again, is in the semifinals of this tournament for the first time ever, and it is out of region.
I do believe this is the first South American team, period, that has made it into the semis, and I would even go as far to say the first out-of-continent team that has made it into the semis of a shift tournament. We've had a couple of European players, but Bluey with a great play.
Touch.
That is gorgeous from him.
Discussing the origins of everybody, how about this out of Europe from Bluey? What a touch in the air. Then the air roll around to finish that one. That is filthy. I give it 4 out of 5 showers as I bring back the meme from last week's Shift EU cast.
Habercamper giving us some intel in chat. These guys, for those that don't follow the SAM region, they are the tops in the SAM region, whether that's power rankings or not. That's a good piece of intel from him. Thank you very much for that. But I mean, don't mess with them. That's basically what Habercamper's saying, and the way they're playing right now, I can't argue.
No, I mean, they're a minute and 13 seconds away from taking a game off of a very strong roster, and at that point, anything happens. It's a 3-game series, and you see all throughout the tournament.
5 game.
No, it's a 3-game series after this because there'll be one.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, come on. Caster math. Easy.
Easy. No problem. Oh, it's Classic. Able to tie the game up. He says not so fast.
Oh, it's really unfortunate there for Kaio. It's a weak touch into the corner that kind of had to go around Bluey. Chrome, good carry in front. Classics with a little bit of a touch to get it around the last defender and in. Spoke too soon. Anybody's game now.
Yep, absolutely. 53 to go. And we are back even no closer to choosing a winner in this second game. Off the sidewall, coming in immediately. Goes right to left. Cleared away. Sent towards that orange net. That's a chance. Classic's going to put this on net, but a nice save by Lance. Good play by Kaio to get that out. Chance towards that blue net. Great tap by Kaio. They take the lead again, 39 to go.
Just on board with Zay here. I want to see if he gives Kaio a little bump. He doesn't. It thought he might have to get his teammate a little bit further on that one. Just a great angle to put that around Bluey, lunging out of the corner, trying to get there. All of a sudden, Nox have their lead back again, and just that much less time for G2 and 9 to work with.
I mean, at this point, you got to think G2 and 9 a little bit surprised, a little bit shell-shocked about what this team is doing to them, especially seeing as how the amount of talent that's on this primarily NA roster, but Bluey being from EU.
The one thing I've noticed about playing outside of region, and this is something in my experience with playing against players out of the Asian region especially, is the meta is so different there in terms of how teams will play with each other and against their teammates. And it might just be something that's throwing Chrome and Classics off a little bit because the South American meta might be quite a bit different than what they're used to.
This is going to be out of the corner. There's a chance for them to tie this. Bluey is up. Bluey was going up. He decided against it, and that is going to go off the ramp. Still a chance for Chrome. Chrome going to try to do it himself.
No.
The drag, and it's going to be defended well. Nox Gaming take a game off of G2 and 9, and this series is tied up at 1.
3-game series from here on out, and anything can happen in that one. You win the next one, and with the one win away, the other team might tilt a little bit, and all of a sudden you're in with a shout into the finals. Great play by Nox here. The only thing I think might have come back to burn them there a little bit is just that play at the end. Weak defensive touch instead of spiking the ball down gave G2 and 9 that one last opportunity to tie it.
And they flipped the script kind of. They evened up the shots by a lot of the case there. 7 shots and 7 shots. So very, very good work by Nox Gaming to force the issue. And even with the 150 and up ping, they've played very, very well. You're not seeing it really affect them.
No, you're not even seeing it in the slightest with the ping, and
Right.
even Kaio on a console with that kind of ping too. Like I can't imagine how difficult that must be. But they're all playing really well. They're just kind of shutting Classics, Chrome, and Bluey out of making any kind of really productive plays. Yeah, they gave up 3 goals on that one, but I mean one of those was a Bluey easy montage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a ridiculous play, that individual effort. But we are back at it, though. Game number 3. This becomes a very close or very clutch game 3 for both sides. You win this, and you have a very good shot at eliminating your opponent in the next one. So 4:53 on the clock. We are underway, as is going to be sent immediately towards the G2 and 9 net. Classics is up to take this long. Into the middle. Good, clear redirection. Bluey around the corner. Back to half. Coming in is Zay. Zay going to wait on the wall. Classics does not go to the wall, and Bluey going to win the 50 back out to the halfway line. 4:26 left in game number 3. So we've just gotten started here. Play into the middle for Bluey. Bluey with a good touch, and that's in the lower left corner. That is gorgeous.
Great touch here. It's a weak flick by Kaio, and that sets up Chrome launching that one up off the roof. Bluey's reading it really, really well there. Gets it right around Lance into that far post there. Good air control by Bluey, but really good awareness by him, too, to realize the kind of ball that Chrome was going to put up and set up that play.
It's going to be off of the intersection. Played long for Chrome. Or from Chrome, anyway. Up the sidewall. Far side. It's going to go off the ceiling. This is still going to be in the middle, though. Bluey has a chance, and it will be removed from the area. Off the corner wall. Chrome going to follow this. Does not win the race. Bluey, touch across. Lance over to Kaio,
man.
and that's a 1-1 tie game.
Go on board with Lance on this one. He goes up for this one against Bluey, and then in the air knocks him out of the way. Kaio just has to follow that one up and put it on frame. He does. I have a shot pack for that. It's called Can't Miss These. He didn't, and knocks her back in this one.
Faux pas, I wish we could do that. I really, really do. But when you don't control the stream, there's no way for the streamer, I don't think, to even do that. So that has a whole lot more technology than we can ever afford. So not anything that we can do. I wish we could. That'd be cool. But 1-1 tie game here as we play. It's a 3:20 left in it. And this is going to be Lance following this up over the blue net. Chance at the near post. And it is removed from the goal line there. As another shot here by Zay, able to put that one in, and it's a 2-1 lead.
Where did this one come from? Okay, Kaio goes up into the corner. It's over top of Chrome and Bluey, who just kind of misread it, and Zay finds a sick angle outside of Classics there to put it in near post. Wow. That's not something you expected.
No, not at all. Not at all. The Nox Gaming side has really come to play. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be into the middle, shot at the net off the post. Up is Zay. He's going to try to remove it from the area, but it's not able to get done. He will clear it off the back, boost into it possibly. Nope, it's going to be back the other way for Kaio. Kaio will wait on this read. Oh, good demo there from Classics as well. He got into, I believe that was Lance, who he actually removed from the offensive rotation.
And it was critical too because that pass was easily for Lance there.
Yeah. Oh, good touch. Bar down. Still a chance. Oh, it's going to pitch off the crossbar and away. And that's as close as they've been to tying it up yet.
Oh, man. This is just all kinds of pressure on the Nox net here. And that touch by Lance might set it up. It does.
Yep.
Just completely unable to clear their lines here. They got so many weak touches, so many little flicks that they didn't really want. And I feel like that one might have been pinged off of Lance there as he gets it off the side pod into the backboard and flips out front for G2 to put in. Stroke of halftime here, tie game again, and man, this one's been good.
This one has been good. This series has been good, and I didn't know what to expect seeing Nox in it, but they've really come out and surprised, a lot of people, that are watching this, including the casters that are seeing it. This is going to be a chance immediately, but Zay does not quite put this at the net, and it'll be sent long into the Nox end. Touch by Bluey, goes into the offensive corner. Over half. Taken by Classics. Bluey with the tap. It goes near the back wall. Pinched off of it. That's going to go towards the net. And a good save there from Kaio. Still dangerous. Classics off the corner. And then Kaio follows it up with Lance teaming up on the clear that they will eventually get. It's going to be through the corner. Dangerous opportunity. And Bluey will try to slam it home. But getting in the way of that was Kaio. And we'll go back to the offensive corner for Nox. G2 and 9 really putting some pressure on the Nox end at the moment. Chrome going to try to follow this for a second touch. He will not get the second touch. Removing that from his possession is Kaio. And this will still be a shot at the crossbar. It's Classics and a seed from him from the left wing spot.
Bit of a misplay here at the near post as Zay and Lance get tangled up, and that prevents either one of them from going up in time to get to that ball. Classics upside down aerial under the crossbar, and no mistake with that one. G2 and 9 up by 1 with 1:14 to go.
74 seconds on the clock, and it's a 1-goal game. We've seen them come back once or twice already. This is going to be a chance for Chrome if he can get around the ball. Nope, he'll leave it, and it will be Classics with the shot that is saved. Going into the middle with this one, it's taken control of by Zay. Long play by Classics to Bluey. This is still going to be in the Nox end. Good boost steal there, as I believe that was Bluey that came all the way around to steal the boost coming in from Zay in their right corner.
And a bit of a misplay there by Classics in the corner. Bluey had to bail him out off the goal line, but Classics almost making good on it there too.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have to get the sense though that with the way that Nox have been playing, they're not out of this one. And G2 and 9 really.
Zay!
What is happening? Chrome touches that one up the boards high enough for Zay to flip it off. Bluey misses the touch there, and it's just a sick dunk at the top of the crossbar and in. Zay playing hero to tie this one with 29 seconds to go.
The individual effort there by Zay is fantastic. Gets the double touch near the bar and able to roll that one in off that crossbar. And they are as shocked as you or I talking about G2 and 9. 20 seconds left. This is still a close game, though, as it's tied up. Bluey going to put that towards the net. Up to save that now is Kaio. This is going to go in front of the Nox net. Still a chance to end this one in regulation. 6 seconds on the clock. Up the sidewall. Removed by Chrome. It's going to go side to side, wall to wall. Up off the side wall, coming in towards the center dot. And it will hit there. 3-3 OT, game 3.
Ask chat for predictions. I'm not predicting this one.
Yes. No, that's fine. You hit
This
chat
is
for
upside
predictions.
down. Upside down Rocket League at its finest.
Classics had one of those a little while ago with his goal.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to go towards the Nox net. This is a chance, and it is taken away by Zay. Classics in the corner, trying to get around 1. He does get around 1, but not 2. Now Kyle will work it out. Kyle over half. Lance is still there, gets it over the halfway line, followed by Zay, gets it around 1. Classics. Bluey will miss on this, get bumped out of the way. This is a chance for Lance, but reading it really well is Chrome, and he'll get it back to the halfway line. He'll go over 1, not 2. It'll go back to the halfway and up the side ramp. Chance in front. What a shot! And it's going to go off the post. How did that stay out? And now it's going to be Chrome who's tasked with making a save.
Oh, jeez. Another one out of Chrome is he has to just he had to reset himself and get up to that one as Knox were putting that one right back in. I can barely talk right now. I'm so into this game. And, I mean, this is game 3, and with this kind of overtime, the way it's so tightly contested, I got to go with the predictions in chat. The winner of this OT wins series. Easy.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly right. And Chimako, don't worry, I'm a caster, and I usually give predictions, and I'm actually going to say it will be Knox getting it. I'm going to say it's going to be at the 2:36 mark. Just kind of putting it out there.
It's a dangerous game you play, sir.
2:36 mark. Let's go. It's going to be at the left wall. Chrome gets a second touch. Classics is there. He's going to put it towards the net. Kyle going to put it off the back wall. Oh, it's a good one off the right post. That's still a chance, and it is shot taken by Chrome that will go wide. We now hit the 2-minute mark about.
Oh, Zay, don't do it!
Oh, what a save! Oh, I was about to lose it. Chrome had to come up with a heroic save to extend this game.
Oh my god. The individual effort out of Zay denied only by Chrome, who then gets denied by Zay at the other end. This is all over the place. I can't believe this right now.
This is fantastic Rocket League. No doubt about that. It's going to be in the corner. They fight for it at the boost pad. Zay gets a touch. Going to go to the halfway line. Up is Bluey. Bluey tap to Chrome. Chrome going to wait. He will not put it on target. He'll knock a couple of Nox members out of the way. Instead, Zay puts his long back in to the G29 end. We have passed my 2:36 prediction. Now I have no idea, and it's Bluey able to put that one in at 2:45. Game 3 goes to G2-9.
Just gets that one past Lance. He's looking for the touch. Gets Zay all confused. Classics follows it up perfectly. Puts that one into the far corner and rip the hearts of South America as Knox fall just short. I think Kaio thought it was a best of 3. It's actually a best of 5. Come back. It's fine.
Come back. Yes.
You still have a chance. You still absolutely still have a chance in this one. Oh. My God.
Yes, they did indeed think it was a best of 3. So no problem. They're going to get back in here. Kaio is anyway. But wow, that's crazy good stuff from Knox Gaming. They had a very, very good shot at winning that game, but G2-9, they endured and finally able to get that 4th goal and cinch the game 3 win. Now we have game 4 coming up. G2-9 have a chance to eliminate Knox Gaming and cinch a spot in the finals.
Just the amount of offense coming out of G2-9. 19 shots on goal out of that squad with 11 saves from Knox. That was just absolutely maddening for everybody watching.
Yeah.
And easy Twitch clips all over the place.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Let alone this series.
Designated clipper tonight, Jarl, is going to be is getting a little bit busy, I'm sure, with the click button as far as that goes. Send those to the Rocket Dailies and have them tweet them out. That's ridiculous. There were multiple plays in that particular sequence that warranted that play, warranted that award. So we are back into it though. Game 4, and sticking with your prediction that the winner of Game 3 wins the series.
I've still got to stick with that one. I got to feel like with the emotion that would have gone into that game, unless they find a way to really gut this one out and force Game 5, I just don't feel like it's going to have enough wind in their sails to carry them through.
Fair enough. I will say this though, is that the pressure right now is on G2-9 because there's nothing harder than closing out a talented team in Rocket League in a competitive series. And if they don't close them out in Game 4, I am actually going to predict they go the other way. I think Knox wins.
I gotta agree with you on that one. If you don't close out a team like that, it makes it so much harder.
Trying to make it 1-0.
Have to take advantage of opportunities like that. All 3 members of Nox on the boards in the same corner. Weak touch from Lance, put back out in front by Bluey. Chrome follows that one up perfectly. 28 seconds in, there's the first goal.
Nice job.
Jarl having to clip everything in the chat. Rip Jarl.
Yep, you ripped your mouse. Time to get a new mouse. No problem. It's going to be off the back wall. Still a chance for Bluey, and Lance will take that one away. Gets a long clear. Has enough boost to follow it up for the moment. Zay. The tap into the middle. Getting the contact there was Bluey. They're going to count that as a save somehow. Off the back, or near the back wall. Chance in the middle, goes off the ceiling, drop it straight down, and it's a nice save by Classics, and he gets a long play the other way.
Oh!
I was just letting the ambiance take that one. Bluey with an absolutely gorgeous redirect.
Oh my god, clip that one, please, as that's just a textbook redirect under the bar, top corner, no roll on that at all, and that is the dagger. Not really the dagger, but you can feel it starting to poke you a bit there.
Yeah, it's a deflating feeling when something like that goes in. Like, what do you do? So we are up
Clip
with
it.
Classics. More clipping stuff for Jarl. No problem. It is Bluey. Bluey gets over one. To the half wall. Kaio. Now Zay. Zay going to put it in the corner. Looking for a second touch. Lance is there, as is Kaio. Kaio going to keep it in for the moment, but now Bluey is up. Bluey is going to lose that 50, though, as Lance will put it back in. Zay going to follow this around the corner, get it around Classics. Has to go for the bump on that is Chrome, but it did not get that done as it'll go up the corner wall. 3:02 left. Towards the halfway line. Up the sidewall. It's on the ramp. They battle for it around that boost pad, and a good demo there as Nox just teams up on Classics and send him to oblivion.
Kaio kind of baited him in there, sitting on the boost pad and getting Classics a little bit confused, and then Zay just came in from behind, demolished him completely. They got to take advantage of this one, though, here. As we hit the halfway point, you just get that sense that Nox really haven't had a lot of chances on goal here, and it's kind of showing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then there haven't been a lot, as the shot totals will tell you. We have, actually, Nox, believe it or not, has the lead in shots. So just not very quality ones by my estimation at this point.
Either that or it's a bit of Psionics please math.
Oh, that's a shot that's in. Classics. Just, wow.
Oh,
like, he's on a poster.
Yep, but I mean, this is a dunk and a half here as he just gets behind Zay and in front of Kaio there to find a seam right between the two Nox defenders and put the lead up to 3 goals here. And that's an absolute mountain to climb if you're Nox Gaming.
That's going to be right in front of the blue net. Taking that away is Chrome, as you see Bluey got into Zay there to remove him from the equation. Off the corner wall. Zay gets us back to half. That's a shot, and it's barred down.
Oh,
Still
no.
a chance, and it'll be sent away. And that was as close as Nox has been to getting a goal in this game, and feels bad man for them.
Well, Psionics, I mean, I thought you fixed the post. That looked like it should have been easy roll in.
Oh,
no,
that's a play. No, still can't get it in. They are having problems hitting the hole in the wall at this point.
Yep, and I know a few things about,
Never mind. Nope.
Well, I mean, I have a shot pack. I can't miss these, but I do.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, we have a shot pack for you. That's exactly right. This is going to be at the halfway line. Zay into the middle. Works it around Bluey. Touch into the middle for Chrome. Chrome going to go straight down on this.
Oh, what a bump.
Oh, that's a good bump, but that's dangerous.
Oh, no, not like this.
Oh, no, not like this indeed, but they do manage to move it away from the goal line, at least for the time being. That would have been a heartbreaker, no doubt about it.
Oh, man. My heart was already breaking in two from Nox being down 3-0 here after the game 3 that they played. And just like that would have... I don't know what I would have done with myself after that one.
That's going to go out of the corner. 42 seconds to go. Play towards the right post. It's Chrome. Chrome gets a touch into the middle. That's going to be long towards the net. It goes off the post. Still lurking there. Bluey is trying to force an issue here into the middle. Still a play for Classics. Now Chrome has a chance. It's going to be up in the air. Zay going to put this off his own back wall, but it's still lurking in that dangerous area. 17 to go. This is likely going to be it for Nox Gaming, as it will be G2 and 9 that are going to move into the finals, as Kaio going to move this out, and no pride goal here, as G2 and 9 will pitch a shutout in a decisive Game 4 as they win, and they will meet the winner of our second semifinal.
Really, really good performance by Nox here, and I give them so much credit for the series that they played here.
Absolutely.
They pushed G2 and 9. Let's get one thing straight. G2 and 9 did not really run away with any of these games except maybe this fourth game here. And I mean, you can even argue that they didn't really do that either, because Nox had the bulk of the shots there. But really, really great performance out of both these teams, and probably an instant classic as far as the Shift Pro League series goes.
Yeah, that was very, very good. Not what I expected out of Nox. I mean, there's a reason they got to the semifinals, and they showed that. They had a really, really good series against a good pool of talent in Bluey Classics and Chrome. Just could not quite get the job done. That overtime, I think, is what really did it for them, because I think it kind of deflated them. Like, we were this close, and then it just kind of went away.
Right, and it's one of those things where if you lose that kind of emotional game, if you can't shake that one off quickly, next thing you know, you're facing a really big deficit. And I think that's kind of what happened to them. They got scored on early in the Game 4 and just couldn't really recover from that one.
Yep. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is going to be an interesting matchup, though, the one we're about to go into. It's G2 Esports, so it's it's G2's name. Not quite the same the same pool of rosters here.
I need to check the rosters for this one real quick here, because something in the lobby is kind of funny for me, and I think this might be a double meme. Hang on,
I'm thinking that's possibly true. Just taking a look. As of right now, I think Rizzo was signed up on the G2 Esports side, and Chicago is under. So this is going to be interesting, because Chicago has the G2 tag on for some unknown reason.
Actually, no, it says C9. It's actually C9 Chicago. Yeah, that's why I thought there might have been a meme.
It says G2 Chicago on my screen.
Oh, sorry, Chicago. I'm thinking Pepiopi actually.
I was ignoring that. No, G2 Chicago is in the lobby. He has the G2 tag on. He's not playing with Kronovi. He is playing with, I believe, not Corrupted G. Pepiopi and Rizzo and Chicago are a team, and then Kronovi.
Let's hang on. I got the rosters here. It's Chicago, Hadabrad Day, Raze, Fury, and Pepiopi register for Pink Lemonade. It is Rizzo,
this is interesting,
Kronovi, XNAP, and Corrupted G. So they've just all gone and screwed up their tags just to mess with us.
Yeah, so it's confirmed. Both these teams hate casters. No problem. Okay, so, and as of right now, it is Corrupted, Rizzo, and Kronovi playing on the roster and against Pepiopi, Raze, and Chicago. So we will get this one underway regardless. NA roster shuffle 2017. Please stop. As we get underway, this is going to be interesting, to say the least, with the rosters that we have in front of us. Rizzo going to immediately get the physical play underway. Corrupted G will send this towards the net, and getting in the way of that is Raze. Oh, and immediately Rizzo going to put that one in, and 13 seconds in, they have the first strike.
Raze catches that one in front of the net, then gets dunked by Rizzo, and then Rizzo makes a great catch to the far side with a sick power slide turn to put that one in all of a sudden.
All right.
Oh. Sorry, the titanium white Zombas just burnt my eyes out. I now know how you feel.
There you go. Ray's going to move past this one. Rizzo. Going to wait and go up the wall with this. Does have a chance for a drag here, and it will actually go off of his car towards the corner wall. Drops it for Kronovi. Touch long into the G2 end. Rizzo goes side to side with this. Kronovi will miss on this. Corrupted G will follow it up. Off the ceiling. Coming in is Chicago. Chicago touches this into the middle. That's a good touch as well, but it will go for not Kronovi with a clear side to side, looking for Rizzo on the opposite side, and they will work to get it out. Shot towards that net. It's a save there for Rizzo as he comes all the way across the goal mouth to keep it away. 3:50 left in game one. as Kronovi will get demoed, which is, if you remember guys from last week, he actually did a majority of the demoing. So to see him get that done to him is a little bit of an interesting scenario.
I actually missed the later portion of the stream last week. Can't remember
Yep.
what exactly I was doing, but
No problem.
You're right. The physical play coming out right now of both teams actually, and I think it's just the game plan to try and throw each other off their rotations and or throw us off even further as casters, trying to figure out who's where with all the confusing tags on both teams.
It's going to drop towards the middle area, and Kronovi will drop it home, make it 2-0. Great pass there by Rizzo.
Good play by Rizzo here is he just hits the backboard at a perfect angle to drop out in front of Kronovi. And I think I just figured out the meme. There's one person from G2, one person from FaZe, and one person from C9 on each roster.
That's terrible. Yeah, no, that's
Easy.
exactly it. Yep, nice work. Okay, Illuminati confirmed. No problem. It's going to be through the corner, up off the ceiling, into the G2 corner. Taking control is Rizzo. Drop it off the top of his car. Goes side to side from Pepiopi. Rays will follow it up into that said corner. Kronovi goes over the halfway line. Gonna wait. Gonna pop it side, and Rizzo a little bit far behind it. He's gonna try to drop it straight down, and he does. But a nice play there by Rays not to panic. He'll put it off to the side.
Good job looking for Chicago there too. That this all of a sudden here though, you get the sense that Pink Lemonade are not really getting really great touches here, and they're just kind of being either picked off at midfield or not following up enough in the offensive end here. It's a lot of plays out of their own backline, only as far as midfield.
2:17 left. Shot far side. Goes wide for Kronovi. Up off the side wall. Corrupted G can't get there. It's sent long by Rays, and then cleared long again by Rizzo. A little bit of ping pong here. Nothing directed at net, at least as of recently, with any kind of substance to it. As I say that, Kronovi going to work on a pass, and then a shot at by Rizzo. That is a save by Chicago, and a nice one at that. Going to be through the G2 corner. Kronovi goes side to side with this. Near side for Chicago. Corrupted G off the corner wall back to the halfway line. Rizzo misreads that bounce. It's going to go towards the middle area, and a shot coming in, and it's a save there. It's actually a clear there by Corrupted G. That's going to be a play towards the net as well, and Chicago gets up to keep that one out. 1:23 left. We've seen some chances here.
A couple of great chances out of both teams here, but unfortunately G2 still have that 2-goal lead, and Pink Lemonade really need to find some kind of offensive spark real soon, or they'll be going down 1-0 early here in the first game.
Played from Rizzo. Off the back wall. Chance in front for Kronovi. Not going to get it done. It'll go along the corner wall. Still a chance side to side. Minute to go. Need to see something here from the Pink Lemonade squad, but so far they haven't really shown much substance to their attack, and everything's gone for naught in this game one.
No substance at all out of Pink Lemonade right now. It's just a lot of hopeful touches forward with no real productivity or substance behind them. And Deep Hands in the chat, Joshua told me to come here for some memes. No memes, just good wholesome Rocket League.
No problem. It's going to be over the... Yeah, okay. Chicago going to take control in the offensive corner. Kronovi removes it from his possession. Crow again over half. Gets it by 2. Not entirely sure how that happened, but he's got to work with Rays. Reading this is Rizzo. Going to boost off that wall. Good touch into the middle, and it's taken away. And this is likely how this one's going to end unless this happens to be a goal right here. And it is! Rays able to put that one in 4 seconds. I've seen a goal in 4 seconds before.
We saw a goal in 2 seconds earlier with Knox off the faceoff here. Great play by Rays to tip that one just over top of Kronovi out of the corner. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-goal game.
We've seen weirder things. Let's see what happens. It's all going to depend on this faceoff. It is a kill. This is a chance. They're going to need to get to the ball, and they can't do it. And that is G2 Esports going to win game 1 with a 2-1 win. 2-1 win. 2-1 win. Yes, 2-1 win. And they
easy caster math.
No problem.
Easy caster math.
No.
Not a lot to talk about in this game, really. It just kind of felt like Pink Lemonade really not into the game so much as G2 was. It just felt like the ball was in the orange end so much of the time in this game.
Yeah, possession definitely will belong to G2 Esports, and you can see it based on the shot totals. Really, just the touches that were coming from Pink Lemonade. You said it best earlier. You said they were hopeful touches forward. All they were doing was trying to get it long, but they weren't very convincing clears. They would just go to the halfway line. Rizzo, Cronovi, and Corrupted G would just put it right back into the corners.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you really have to be aware of as a team is the spots that you're putting the ball into and how well your own teammate can get there as opposed to your opponents. And a lot of times if you're putting the ball weakly out to midfield, or you're just kind of hitting it forward hoping that someone's going to miss, a lot of times at this level they're not going to, and it's right back in your face.
As we'll see what happens in this next matchup, game 2 of this best of 5 series, as it's G2 with a 1-0 lead in it, as Rizzo will send it deep into the Pink Lemonade territory. Off the sidewall coming in is Cronovi. Coming all the way across is Rizzo. Cronovi going to touch this back to Corrupted G. Now this will go up the corner wall. Dropped it towards the halfway line. Touch into the middle. Corrupted going to try to go across and get a contact on it. It does drop straight down for Rizzo. And I'm not sure exactly how that happened, but if it was calculated, that was genius.
Well, Corrupted just gets a really awkward touch over top of 2 defenders, and then Raze, I don't think read the play properly, ends up having to try and fly at that a little bit. Might have been a little low on boost too. Rizzo just getting the ball underneath Raze and into the open net.
So D-Pants just acknowledged you were here, so I think he's hoping for acknowledgement the other way as well.
I'm fully in control of my faculties today, so no incontinence here.
That's good stuff.
Easy
Shot
me.
towards the net. That's right in front still, and it's a save. Coming in is Corrupted G. He will get credit for the defense there, as it is remaining a 1-0 game. So far, we have not seen a goal from the Pink Lemonade squad in this series.
That's a lie. We saw one last game from Raze.
Oh,
with
we
4
did. You're
seconds
right.
left.
That is a lie. You're right. Easy. No problem. No problem. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
I thought I was the one with Alzheimer's.
I fell asleep. No problem. This is going to be back to the corner. Into the middle for Cronovi. It's going to go side to side up the sidewall. It's Raze. Over half. Corrupted G going to give that to Cronovi. Cronovi will win that 50. Chicago. Up off the sidewall. That'll actually be sent at the net by Corrupted G. Still a chance. Rizzo and Corrupted are up. And Cronovi will wait back at half, where he will come in now. Chance off the back wall, and it's removed by... That is Chicago. Believe, actually, yes, these guys actually took off their tags. So we are back to regular names on, I think, everybody, if I'm right. So no problem. Except for Corrupted. Corrupted's not part of Cloud9, so...
Well, I don't think Rizzo is part of FaZe either, so I think it's just G2's team that are still rolling with it.
Not a problem. Into the middle area. Dropped it straight down for Cronovi. That's a pass right back. Trying to get the angle is Rizzo. Going across goal mouth. Goes off the corner. Chance in front for Rizzo, and that will be a save by Chicago coming across. Not nearly enough velocity on that from Rizzo.
Now, and Rizzo getting spun out a little bit by Chicago there, leaving him unable to keep the pressure on, as he was in a really good spot to maintain that offensive pressure for G2 here. Still just not really seeing anything out of Pink Lemonade here that gives us any sign that they have life in this series right now.
Deuce is wild. 2:22 left in the game. It's 1-0. Played into the middle. That's a shot coming in. No, and actually Rizzo goes just over it, so he couldn't direct it at net. Sent deep by Corrupted. Going across is Rizzo. That's an empty net to shoot at, and makes no mistake. Make it 2-0.
Good read by Rizzo here. Sees that all the players for Pink Lemonade are way up in the air. Rizzo just keeps that low, not a card shot, but a controlled shot to the far corner, and doubles G2's lead here with just over 2 minutes to go.
Realizes he doesn't need a ton of velocity on it because there's literally no one back to defend, so just needs to make it accurate at that point. It's going to be a play in front of the blue net. Cronovi trying to get it out of the area, and Corrupted will work on doing that, but Cronovi can't come up to him with the team clear just yet. Now he will. That's a dunk. It's going to go off the post. Sent long. Tapiopi. Taken again. Rizzo. Up the sidewall. It'll be left there for Corrupted G. back out into a scoring area, right to Kronovi, and that's
man.
the pass play, 3-0.
Go on board with Rizzo. Go on board with Rizzo here. So the touch that he makes, he okay, hold on. Let me catch my breath here. He angles his car forward and then backflips to chip that one out perfectly for Kronovi on the deck to put that one in. That was nuts.
Yeah, what a touch by Rizzo. That's gorgeous stuff by him. 1:23 left in this game, and clearly G2 has the advantage. That's going to go right down off the crossbar, and a big miss the other way, as that's going to be a flick, and it goes away from the scoring area. Up for that. Papiopi. Now Rays. Off the sidewall. Kronovi keeps it over to Rizzo. Off the corner wall in front, read well by Rays. He'll take control. Gets bumped forward. Good touch there. Ray's going to put this into the middle. This is a good pass play, and that's a Papiopi shot that he will, I don't know if he got contact on that or not, but it was sent back hard the other way. Off the ceiling. Corrupted is up. He'll win that 50. Drop it straight down. Try to get it away. That's a shot at an empty net, and Papiopi going to make it a 3-1 lead. Game not over yet.
Rizzo just catches that one awkwardly and gets dunked by Rays. Papiopi spins on that one quickly, realizing there's an open net, jams that one home. So 24 seconds ago, I've seen stranger things happen to find 2 goals, but just not with the way that Pink Lemonade have been playing so far this series.
Up the sidewall. Towards the goal line. That's an empty net. Dangerous stuff. And that's a corrupted G play. He could not quite jam it home. 12 seconds to go. You need a goal now if they want to make a stink about it, but I don't think it's going to happen. And game 2 or game 3? Game 2. Okay, game 2 will go to G2 Esports. Final count 3-1. 2 goals in 2 games. Not going to get it done for Pink Lemonade. They got to fix that.
They have to score a goal sometime outside of the last minute of play so far this series if they want to have any hope of getting out of this one. I mean, you look at Kronovi here, he had 4 saves, but I can't remember a difficult shot that came out of Pink Lemonade this game. So, easy shoots right at Kronovi and pads the stats.
Yeah. No, I think that's a fair point. I mean, every shot that I remember was basically at him. Nothing coming across the goal mouth, not a big dive across, for post to post. Just really basic pedestrian shooting from the Pink Lemonade squad, and it's spelling the demise for them because they can't put it in the back of the net.
Right. And you just have to wonder where the motivation is going to come from at this point here. You're down 2-0 in the series, and all of these players, all high-level players, there's no way that they should be, kind of deflated having to play a team that made up of, Kronovi, Rizzo, and Corrupted G. These guys are their peers, and they're really just not
What a
looking
touch
like it.
from Kronovi. That is ridiculous from him going far post.
So taps it past, I believe that was Papiopi at the far boards. Might have been Chicago. No, it was Papiopi. And then just kind of floats under the ball, and I think mind-gamed Rays a little bit there into trying to bite on any kind of play, and then just taps it past easily.
Coming across. Looking at the halfway line right now. Rays going to go along with this. Off the corner wall. Chance in the middle. Papiopi puts that towards the net. Kronovi will go up for this, try to remove it. It can't happen. It's going to be Corrupted. Going to get this long to Crow. Crow going to look for a dangerous second touch and up to take that away. Believe that was Papiopi. That was a defensive miss away from being a highlight reel goal for Kronovi.
And it was actually a little bit lucky too, because the ball came right back down heavily. Needed a second touch from Chicago to get it really away from danger. But you're right here. It's the Kronovi show here so far in game 3. And you just get the sense that Pink Lemonade's still not really firing on all cylinders, even here in game 3.
Yeah, no, I definitely can see that, as can most of you guys. Ray's going to put this into the corner. Going to try to get a touch. Kronovi goes over 1. Off the side. Can't go around 2. Sent back up to Kronovi here in the offensive end. Chance out in front. And it'll be sent away as it'll be launched back into the G2 end. Papiopi into the middle. Boosted into by Kronovi. Tell you what, if you just want to follow everything that's happening action-wise in this game, just go on Kronovi Cam. That's going to go off the bar and drop down by Kronovi, and it's sent away on the clearing attempt. Chance in the middle. That's a shot. It's in. They finally tie the score. 3:19 left.
Papiopi is the one who makes this goal happen. Bumps Crow a little bit and then flicks that one just far enough that he can catch up to it and catch Rizzo off guard. Gets that Dominus GT in front to direct it goalward. And all of a sudden, Pink Lemonade have a tie game, but they need to build off this one. That's not something that they've really done so far.
Going to be a play away as Kronovi going to put this towards the offensive net. Papiopi will get contact into the middle. Tried to send it deep to Chicago. It's still there. Chance for Kronovi. He's going to put that towards the orange net. Looking for a double touch. So you will get the double touch, but not win the 50. Touch out of the corner, trying to give it up to Papiopi on the clearing attempt isn't going to work. Rays goes deep with it. Sent into the corner from Corrupted. Played off the sidewall. Looking for Rays. Rays actually going to miss on this. Papiopi has to come all the way across. Kronovi waits. Touches it off the ground. Backboard play needed. Papiopi touches it out of the corner. Still there. Chicago needs a touch, as do the rest of the Pink Lemonade squad at this point. 2:19 left. Remains a tie ball game, but really G2 hemming them in.
Ball hasn't left the orange end for longer than a couple seconds in the last minute or so of play here, and you get the sense that...
that may be what they needed. Shot at the net, and coming up to save that one is going to be Rizzo. That's a good save from him.
Yeah, and this pressure, though, that is still continuing really to mount on Pink Lemonade here is going to result in a goal sooner or later. They just haven't shown the same kind of productivity out of defense that you expect from these kind of players here to build off of the equalizing goal.
Chance into the middle, and Ray's going to fly by that. Chicago going to wait. He will go into the corner. Up is Papiopi, and it'll go into the corner wall instead. Shot into the middle by Kronovi, and Papiopi going to give him a little bump for good measure as we play for it in the corner. Up is going to be Rizzo. He'll send this long. Off the back wall. It is currently in the Pink Lemonade end. Kronovi puts it up in the air. Off the side. This is a long play into the G2, and what a tap! It goes off the post instead, and Rizzo trying to get it out. Kronovi will work on a team clear. He'll get it out. Going to try to dribble around one. He waits out of one. That's a dangerous mind game. Corrupted going to play it off the corner wall, and Corrupted to keep it in his possession. Goes along with this. Rizzo goes side to side. Doinks it into the middle for Corrupted. Great touch off the wheels, and it's through. That is gorgeous. 2-1 lead.
I'm pretty sure this was actually the roof as, Corrupted goes up, meets that one upside down to put that dead center between Chicago and Papiopi in the net. And that's the go-ahead goal. 32 seconds to go. G2 just half a minute away here from wrapping up a 3-0 sweep. Yeah,
we've seen today's the day for sweeps. I'm pretty sure. The saw a few in Gfinity earlier in the one I casted, and except for the 7-game series was absolutely massive between Northern and Aces. But want to see something as competitive as that if we can get it. But as of right now, you're right. Kronovi and company G2 looking to get the sweep, and I think they've rightfully earned it at this point, unless something crazy happens in the next 4 seconds. Long clear from Corrupted G off the ramp, still in, and that's it. G2 is going to take away the series. They move into the finals, and we have the finals that we casters are going to love. It's G2 versus G2 at 9.
Easy meme lords, easy.
Oh man.
But I mean, I think you and I were both dreading this result, but we both knew it was kind of going to happen after watching the other semi first. But it'll be interesting to see, because Kronovi and Classics have been playing together so much lately that you get the sense that I think both of them will be kind of quarterbacking their respective teams in how the other side should be playing.
Yep. No, I think that's right. And just waiting to see if Crombie wants to do any kind of break here before we go to it. We have the finals coming up. We are tearing through this bracket at this point.
That's not
as
even
we,
8 o'clock yet. Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, this has been a very, very fast-paced tournament to say the least. We're just waiting. Don't think he's going to answer us. So no
Easy.
problem. No problem. So I
Calculated.
think what we will do is, we will go ahead and take a quick break here. We're going to get the grand final set up for you. It's going to be G2 Esports versus G2 and 9 Esports. Get your confusion hats on. It's coming up next on SPL's Weekly 20 on Shift Pro League. Stay with us.
I need some resting for just a moment, so he can catch me when I fall asleep. I give everything to fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. I emptied every dream, every sweet thought into your bottle, so you could catch me when I fall asleep. Can I please just fall asleep? Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall.
All right, guys, we are back, and it is confirmed that Classics, Chrome, and Bluey hate every and all caster that exists on the planet, as they've renamed themselves. Hang on, let me give you this. It is Clover Zero for Classics. It is Bluechinio for Bluey, and it is Chromenovi for Chrome. So this should be a very, very entertaining matchup. Memes aside, it is G2 and 9 against G2, and the meme team is currently on their back foot as we start things out.
And everybody was actually ready for this one. They jumped in before I think we even really gave them the signal here. So very, very, I don't know, tightly wound, I think is probably the word for it.
I mean, they're definitely memeing all over the place. So it should be.
Oh no!
Oh, and Kronovi puts that one in, not able to get it out of their own end, and Kronovi makes
it. And it was past his duplicate alter ego, Chrome Novi, with the field backflip. Easy goal for Kronovi past the evil twin.
Doppelganger loses, no problem. 4:16 left. It is 1-0 currently.
They even have the same black market on the Octane right now. I can't even.
Oh, the meme is real. This is so good. Red Origin, you're not the one casting this. I completely understand your salt, though. This is going to be back for Bluechinio, as Bluechinio went towards the front, and it's taken away. Up is Kronovi, going to put this long towards the net. Getting a demo there is Clover Zero, as Rizzo goes down. That's going to be long towards the blue net, sent back immediately by Rizzo. That's a long shot, and up to save it is going to be Classics. Through the corner. Over the halfway line. Shot from Chrome Novi. Great tap from Bluey as he's going to put that one in under the bar.
Well, the evil twins looking like G2 of old, as it's Chrome right onto the dome piece of Bluey, who just tips that up and into the upper 90 perfectly. And just like that, G2 and 9, the meme lords themselves, tie the game up.
Oh, man, this is going to live for a long, long time in Shift lore, I have a feeling, as we get this one. Minute and 43 gone in game number 1. Kronovi trying to get it out of his own end. Has to play this off the corner. Up is Corrupted. He will lose this. Kronovi does make contact. Good touch from Corrupted. It'll stay in the defensive corner, though. G2 can't get out of their own end. This is going to be right in front. Rizzo needs to be careful. He will leave it for Corrupted as he will work for a second touch, but it stays around the halfway line. Up there, Corrupted goes to the middle with this. Kronovi, the third man high, he will get it back in. Towards that orange net. Chance there. Save by Kronovi. They try to work it out of their own side. Rizzo's there, as is Clover Zero. I feel the need to emphasize those. That's going to be over to the halfway line, into the G2 end off the corner piece. Taken by Rizzo. Up at the post. Up over the crossbar. Chance at the crossbar. Double touch and a save by his own teammates. And I think that feels bad, man, for sure.
It does. Is Clover Zero coming out of the net at the wrong time. Takes that one away from, I believe it was Bluechinio with the final touch there that could have put the team up by 1. And is it bad that every time I see Rizzo's name flash by, I think fake Rizzo?
Oh no!
Like the memes are strong.
Yeah, this is too memey for me. I'm out.
Maybe 5 us.
No problem. All right, this is gonna be in the corner. Classic's gonna try to get a touch here. Does get a long one. That's a shot that's an open net now, and over zero. Classics puts that one in. Make it 2-1.
Clover Zero, really good midfield shot here. Just catches Rizzo going the wrong way, and Kronovi can't come back in time to get that one. And you got the lead now for G2 and 9, as they've responded well after giving up that early goal.
They have responded well, yes. I wish they'd respond by going into Steam and changing their names real quick, but no problem. It's going to be a play by Classics, as he will wait and decides now to go for it. Touch long by Kronovi. That's the actual Kronovi, and the actual Kronovi tries for a double touch. That does not happen. Off the back wall. Touch off the ceiling. Kronovi gets demoed for his issues. Or for his efforts. Good long touch from Classics. Off the corner wall. Into the middle. Kronovi, that gets pinched around as he gets boosted into this. Chance in the middle. Good tap by Kronovi. I think he actually misdirected this away. This is still Kronovi with a chance at a double tap. Still a chance in front. And no go there as Lucinio couldn't quite hammer it home.
A little bit of a ping 50-50, I think, because he lost out to that one hard against the side boards, but not really going to complain too much as long as they don't give up a goal here, because they are still leading, and the pressure's on G2 to find an equalizer here late as the 10-second countdown hits.
2-1 score. Chance in the middle. Off the back. And that is going to likely do it. G2 and 9 take game number 1. This is a best of 7, and no matter how hard I try, I will never get used to those names. But good GG to them.
GG to them screwing us up so badly that
Yeah,
neither one of us really wants to carry forward with them on these names.
Like, I mean, it's different. This is a struggle. I never thought I'd run into a casting struggle like this before, but we've come up against it. And rip Josher for giving them permission to do this. You will pay for this, my son. You will pay.
Yeah. I mean, you haven't had the glory days of RLA with having to cast Realize and Lee Rays, which are phonetically similar but backwards.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
The memes are strong with these ones too, and I'm hoping that they've had mercy on us. Nope, we're going through the whole way.
Okay,
easy cast.
Now just to be no, never mind. I think they already had. Wait, what in the world?
Classics changed his L to a 1.
Oh, and then they put G2 and 9 in front of their names to tag it. Oh no. All right, so orange player
always
number
had G2
1.
and 9.
Did they? I only saw
they
the
did.
Okay, that's
it was
fine.
blind, man.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
No problem.
All right, blue player number 1 sends it up to blue player number 2. No. I'm just gonna go colors, no problem. Back towards the blue net. That's a shot and a save by the actual Kronovi. Going long with the shot up to save it is, I don't know who that is. That is Clover Zero trying to take control of this. Up is Chrome Novi. Saving that is his equal alter ego Kronovi. Kronovi puts us down off the ceiling. Chance into the middle for Corrupted. Touch back. Doesn't get nearly enough on it. Taken there as Chrome Novi tries to get it away. Faux pas. Dude, I can't. No.
Clutchinio and Blow for 0.
Oh no.
Nope. not even entertaining that one further.
Nope. All right, this is gonna go through the corner. Chance from Rizzo. It's gonna be off the back. Kronovi pass over to Rizzo. That's a great pass play. Back to Kronovi. It's up in the air. Rizzo's got to be careful with it. He backs up with a little back dodge there. Kronovi's got to try to recover it in his own end. Sent into the middle. Off the back while dodging that demo attempt there was Rizzo. Still physical play being threatened here. Off the corner wall. Waiting in net Kronovi. He's going to get a long touch the other way. Off the side. Drops it near side. Good demo there by Kronovi, but Corrupted G cannot take advantage. 3 minutes left, still scoreless.
Kind of wish I had a replay to see how Corrupted G actually managed to miss that one with an open net to shoot at. Big miss there for G2, and it might come back to haunt them here. They did lose game 1 in the series.
It's going to be off the back wall. Coming all the way across is Kronovi. Gets the touch he wants, not nearly the velocity, though. And he will lose the 50 on the sidewall back into the G2 end. I've literally come to the point where I'm just following G2 around on cams and basically calling their names.
easy life hacks for casting.
Yes, gonna have to at this point, because there's no way I can say that Japanese stuff that's going on the other side right now. So no problem, but this will be up off the intersection. Drops it straight down. Good touch from Corrupted. He's gonna win that battle. Played towards the far side. Good read there by Corrupted, back into the middle. Good touch, good shot, bar down. It's Rizzo getting contact and a goal with 1:53 left.
Catch by Bluchinio here, gets pinched with him and Kronovi, and then Rizzo goes up. Great angle on that shot. Bar down and in. There is nothing that anybody out of G2 and 9 can do to save that one.
Good job there as G2 take the advantage. 1:53 left in game 2. Rizzo goes to the halfway line and over with this. That's a shot. It's going to go right at Bluchinio, and that's a save. That's a save initially. Or no, that's not even a save. They didn't get contact on it. But either way, it goes away from the goal line. Played into the middle. Up the sidewall. Corrupted G going for the net, and it was actually a pass that did not go in, but Rizzo able to put in the rebound. They take a 2-goal advantage with a minute 24 to go.
Bit of a misplay here out of G2 and 9 is all three players kind of go into the same area all at once, and then nobody recovers really well. Clover Zero trying desperately to block that one in net, but it's just too quick from Rizzo. Crosses the line before he gets any contact on it.
84 seconds to go in this game. Need to see something here from G2 and 9 if they have a shot at getting back into it. Played long, and actually Kronovi gets bumped up into the air back behind the play as Kronovi was avoiding getting demoed by his doppelganger. Into the middle. Played long at Rizzo. Rizzo going to try to go for the save, but Kronovi gets it instead. Going to be a chance the other way. Corrupted going to turn back, let Rizzo and Kronovi do their thing. Back at the halfway dot. It's going to go up the wall. Boost it off, read well. That may drop, and it will drop right onto the car of Clover Zero. We go back into the offensive corner for G2. Chance into the middle.
Not sure if you felt that, but about a half minute ago, I got a big rubber band spike, and I don't think the players might have felt it.
Don't think they did. I didn't. I haven't at all. Just
weird.
might be your connection. Corrupted able to get that one in, make it 3-0, 23 seconds to go. They likely have game 2 wrapped up.
Yeah, game 2 wrapped up now, and they'll bring them on level terms in the series. Just no clear out of G2 and 9 there. Kept them hemmed in their own end. Corrupted G finally able to finish that one off.
Played from Rizzo. Good tap again. Rebound coming out from Rizzo. That's going to be a play for Corrupted G, and he will put it home. And they're running away indeed with game 2. Good momentum going into game 3.
Game 2 just kind of snowballed against G2 and 9 here. They weren't really doing the same kind of things out of that what they tried in game 1 that actually won them that one. And no, it's not Lachinio trolling Kronovi. It's classics Chrome and Bluey trolling all of us.
Yeah, it's them trolling the casters is what it is. So it feels bad. No problem. It's pretty funny. I'll give them that. Like, this is probably gonna end up on Reddit somewhere. And
easy Reddit post.
Easy Reddit karma is over 0. Oh my god, I did it again.
Got him.
Classics put it in, and a 0-second goal will at least give them something to look forward to game 3.
Good angle there by Clover Zero. Just gets the angle off the Dominus corner straight into the net without letting it drop. But G2 will take this one 4-1. And I think Curtis and I need a counter on how many times we screw up the names on G2 and 9.
I almost kind of hope they do win so we can interview them.
Easy interview. Oh man, I see you face palming right before I know we're going back to face cams too. We have a good time here in Shift Pro League. If you haven't already, throw the channel a follow and hit that Matcherino code up in the chat. Donate to the prize pool.
Yeah, definitely.
SPL 20.
Yes, because of typo. That's the only reason. So
I was wondering about that.
Yep, it is a typo, and the Matcherino guys basically just copied and pasted the code that that Gabe gave to them, and didn't realize till afterwards that it was the wrong code. So either way, SPLL 20 is what you're going to use, guys, to give $1 completely free to you. Go ahead and slam that Matcherino command in chat if you have not already, please. Helps us out huge. Gets these players paid so we can have talent level like this in each and every finals that we host. So Chrome Novi, going to put this back into the middle as we get underway with game number 3. Series tied up at this point is a 1-1 tie in this best of 7 in the grand finals. First goal? No, not quite, as it's taken away by Chrome Novi. Off the corner wall. Chance into the middle. Corrupted G is going to put this over Kronovi's head. Rizzo going to try to take control in his own corner. Goes side to side with this. Tried for a pass. Didn't quite get it where it wanted to go. And Bluchinio. Pass into the middle, trying to get it out, but Kronovi takes it from him.
I just realized Classics changed his name again. It now says G209 RLCS MVP.
Cringe. Okay, I'm done cringing. It's going to be up and at the blue net. Over the halfway line. To the sidewall. Good bump there by Chrome Novi. That's going to go towards the orange net. Dangerous stuff, and it's taken away by Classics as he will remove it from being a threat. It's going to be Kronovi here that he's going to try to get contact on it defensively. It won't happen. Good touch by Kronovi, though. Looking for another one. The air roll. Bar in. No, it stays out. Oh, what a save there. And I believe it was Bluchinio that got the clear. Not sure who it was with the save, though. Didn't matter. Corrupted finally puts it in, but wow, what a save that initial one was.
The really close one there is it was just rolling in the top corner, not quite over the line, but unfortunately G2 and 9 not able to clear their lines. And Corrupted G able to be on the receiving end of that ball in front to get the opening goal here.
2:55 left in game number 3. Rizzo's up for this. He's going to get long contact going into the offensive corner. Off the ceiling. Goes ceiling again. Drops it into the middle. Chrome Novi tries to get it in the offensive corner. And Chrome Novi takes it from him. Long play here for Corrupted G. It's still going to be up. A demo in the background as Rizzo goes down to Bluchinio. Off the ceiling. Drops it into the middle. It's Corrupted G. Still a chance. And it goes over the halfway line. Still nothing doing for the G2 and 9 guys, but they're really getting hemmed in here with 2 minutes left in the game.
They're not getting touches that go anywhere here. As you see, I think that was Chrome Novi putting that one up awkwardly, forcing Bluchinio into another awkward touch subsequently. And they're just not really getting these crisp 1-2 clears. It's more like a weak, awkward touch that is followed up by another weak, awkward touch. And by that point, G2 able to hem them back in their own end.
Going to be in front of the orange net going long with this. Kronovi goes up the corner wall. Taken by Corrupted. He goes up and around. Doesn't get it around 2, though. That's a chance in front for... That was Classics. And Classics goes for a bump on his own guy. And that's going to be sent there. And Corrupted going to take full advantage. Make it 2-0.
Well, rip G2 and 9 as Chrome Novi and RLCS MVP Classics go for the exact same boost pad at the exact same moment, hit each other, and then leaves that ball wide open for Corrupted G to put in.
Yeah, craziness for sure with 1:18 left in this game. Looking for something out of G2 and 9 here, but they're not doing all that well in this game 3. I expected a much better performance out of them, to say the least. We'll see if that will actually come to fruition here.
You gotta wonder if if the memeing is getting to them a little bit here. They're just focusing a little bit too much on the meme lording and not so much on the actual Rocket League right now.
I mean, it could be. It very well could be. And this is going to be a play up the sidewall. Play for Corrupted G. It's going to go long the other way. A good touch, but not quite where he wanted it. Kronovi was not reading that pass well. It's going to go to the left post and up and over the crossbar. Into the middle. Rizzo loses this. It's going to go back deep into the G2 end. Shot at the net and a big save by Kronovi, reacting very, very fast to that incoming threat.
Really good reaction save coming out of it was Kronovi, right? I blinked a little bit there. But yeah, no, it's a good job to keep the clean sheet here, and they don't really need to do much with 10 seconds left and up 2 goals.
7 seconds to go, and I think that's going to basically do it for game number 3. G2 going to walk away with a win. They will take a 2-1 lead in the series, and good work from them. They have the momentum going into game 4.
They've had most of the momentum, I think, coming out of game number 1. They did lose game number 1, but ever since then, they've just been so good, so solid at hemming their opponents in their own end. And you just got to look at the shot totals. There are only 2 shots coming out of G2 and 9 this entire game here. Both of those turned away by Kronovi. You just need to see a little bit more out of the team if they want any chance at taking something out of the series.
I'm going to have to see, because I know everything's taking a while. I'm wondering what they're changing their names to. So we will have to see where we're at. It's oh, he did.
No, he went back. Well,
Classics went back. Kronovi added the smile, added the face.
Jeez.
So actually, that may help me. We might be okay. The only one that's going to throw me off is Buccinio at this point. Let's see what happens. No problem. Game number 4 is about to get underway here, and the memeing has returned to somewhat tolerable levels with the team names. But Classic's going to put this towards the net immediately, and it's a save. Towards the blue net. Kronovi gets it taken by Chrome Novi. Buccinio with a chance towards the far side. It'll be taken by the post, and it will remain scoreless 20 seconds into this game. Towards that net. Oh, a good save there. Coming across is Kronovi. He makes the save happen. Still a chance to get it out of their own zone. Kronovi has no boost to work with, and it'll be at the center dot. Chrome Novi to Buccinio. Buccinio puts us in the corner instead. Probably a good idea so it doesn't give him an easy clear. Up the corner wall. And a bump there as G2 got all kind of cross-legged. Classics takes control, looking to drag it a little bit, goes into the corner. Chrome Novi puts this at net, taken by Corrupted G. A demo there as Chrome Novi goes after his doppelganger Crow Novi and demos him. Into the middle. Taken in by Classics. Classics has a little bit of some dribble space here, and it will go back to the blue end, but then sent back deep as Chrome Novi going to put this off the back wall. Chance left side towards the net. It's Corrupted, able to put that one in a minute 22 into the game.
It's an awkward play out of the G2 and 9 end. Chrome Novi catches that one, puts it on the board, and then misses the second touch after he pops it off the board. Leaves it a wide open shot for Corrupted G to put upper 90 on the far side.
3:38 left. It is a 1-0 scoreline. Up the sidewall. Drops it straight down. Play into the middle. Shot by Corrupted, and he has his second goal of the game with 3:28 left.
Gets the ball over top of both Buccinio and I believe that was Classics there, leaving Chrome Novi desperately trying to get up for that one. Not sure if it's a Feels backflip or if he just had no chance on it. I like to think he didn't have a chance because it was a great shot now to Corrupted. 3:28
left now, as it will be up the sidewall on the kick. Kronovi looking to wait on this. It'll go towards the sidewall where Buccinio will get the pinch. Off the ceiling. Goes for a demo on Kronovi and gets it. His second time he's been demoed this game. Played off the orange card right into the middle. Buccinio tried to get it to the front of the net, and it will be a save. Cleared from Rizzo. Rizzo going to go back to goal. Classics trying to play this into the middle. Off the sidewall. Oh, good play off the another good demo there. Corrupted goes down. This is the third time their team has been demoed in this game. Kronovi towards the open net, able to put that one in though, make it 3-0.
It's another weak play by Classics there. He's trying to put that one up for Bluchinio, who doesn't get any contact on it. I don't think he had the read right. Kronovi just has to wait for that ball to fall a little bit for him to find an angle and put that one in.
JP Wolverine, did I see that match? Yes, I actually casted that match. That was a ridiculous display of Rocket League skill, no doubt about it. It was still, I mean, this is still definitely good competitive Rocket League. Really either way you go. So this is either way you're looking, it's going to be solid matchups. It's going to be into the middle though, as Corrupted G trying to get one off the bar, ended up triple touching it over the bar, off the ceiling, towards that near post. Up is Rizzo, taken into the middle, at the sidewall, coming in. Shot towards the goal line. That's a very good play for Classics to follow that one up and slam it home, make it 3-1.
Good block by Kronovi, dunking Corrupted G there, and then Bluchinio right over top of Kronovi leaves it for Classics, who's in the far corner looking for boost, realizes the play's developing, jumps all over that one, gives his team a lifeline.
Just under 2 minutes left. Is a 3-1 scoreline at the moment. Drops it off the intersection. Straight down. Good touch, good long touch by Kronovi towards that net. Forces them to make a save. That's going to be one in goal now. Up is Bluchinio, as is Classics off the crossbar. And Rizzo with a long clear the other way. Now he has an offensive opportunity himself. And he'll be able to put it between two. Make it 4-1.
Rizzo's been pretty quiet up until this point in the game, mostly because Corrupted and Kronovi could do everything up front. Just finds a good opportunity there where he spots both defenders out of position, finds the seam as they cross over. That's a 4-1 game.
94 seconds to go. 4-1 scoreline. Trying to get something done here. Oh, what a touch. What a touch into the air and a better save. Corrupted G gets up for that. That's still going to be a chance. And then coming across to remove that is Rizzo. Still an opportunity off the bar. Rebound coming out. Kronovi makes a save. Corrupted needs a save. He'll get one, and Rizzo will work it into the corner. Really good team defense from G2 at this point, keeping it away from their goal line, but not for lack of trying by G2 and 9.
Well, Kronovi actually had a savior medal under a minute into this game. So it's not like G2 and 9 haven't had chances. They just haven't had good chances on goal. And then back the other way, they're giving up, in my opinion, a little bit of weak chances. And they're getting punished every single time.
Wow. How did that? And then Rizzo comes all the way across just to land on the ball to get the clear. That is crazy good D from G2 not to panic there.
Well, they didn't panic, but the other thing is G2 and 9 just couldn't find a way to finish that one, and I'm not sure if they overcommitted on the original play where it ended up getting lost out in front there, and then nobody was able to get back around to shoot that one, but big opportunity lost there for them.
Huge moment there as they try to seal away game number 4. It's a 2-1 lead at the moment for G2. It's going to be up in the air. Corrupted wants a clear. This is going to be angled straight down, and Kronovi able to get one. This is going to be rip regardless. I think that game 4 is easily in the hands of G2 at this point.
Well, barring some kind of weird face-off miracles twice in a row, then yeah, it's going to be a 3-1 lead in the series for G2, but you know, not for a lack of trying now out of G2 and 9 as they're starting to pull it together late here. Just feel like they've left it a little bit too long in this series for them to really have a shot at winning it now.
And G2 going to take game number 4. They have a 3-1 lead in the series. They could potentially end this in 5 and cap off what's been, by and large, a really short time frame tournament.
Well, very quick tournament. Is I mean, we had a 3-0 semifinal, a 3-1 semifinal, and we're on pace for only a 5-game finals at this point here. But
yeah,
you know, it's hard to really break this one down here. Is both teams had their opportunities. It's just that G2 really made more of the opportunities presented to them than the players out of G2 and 9 did with theirs.
Yeah, no, I think they were much more opportunistic. I think that's exactly right. But G2 have a chance to put away G2 and 9, and the meme shall die with them as long as G2 can hold up their end of the bargain here in this this fifth game of the best of 7. So we'll see where they're at. And looks like they did not change their names, so we're still the same one. So I can finally get used to something for once in this game or in this series. So no
Better late than
problem.
never, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, into the last game, at least it didn't happen 2 minutes into 2 minutes left or something like that. So either way, Game 5 underway on your screen right now. It's G2 Esports and G2 and 9 Esports, as it'll be an immediate goal here from Classics, able to get the first strike 3 seconds in.
Big face-off by Classics there. Pinches it forward, catches Kronovi off guard, and Corrupted just missing the touch. Lunging in is Classics there, just barely able to get a touch on that one to propel it into the net.
4:57 left in it as it's 1-0. Currently in favor of G2 and 9. Rizzo gets a touch into the middle. Chrome Novi works on a long play the other way. Classics over the line. Corrupted over half. Played into the middle for Corrupted. Corrupted gets the touch, and it's a big save there for Bluchinio. And it'll be back across goal mouth where it goes up the sidewall. Off the ceiling. Goes long, does Rizzo. Rizzo with a chance up in the air. Off the back wall, coming in Kronovi. He can't get there in time, as Bluchinio will clear it away. Off the sidewall. Good touch from Rizzo, going cross post with that shot, make it 1-1.
Right across goal here as Corrupted just gets a good lob out front, and Rizzo meets it well and then puts it just out of reach of Chrome Novi as he caught him flat-footed right on the goal line to tie the game up. 46 seconds into game number 5, and we have 2 goals already on the board. Corrupted gonna put this into the corner. Goes underneath Corrupted, does Chrome Novi. Up is Rizzo, chance at the net. Chrome Novi needs to be careful with this. It's going to go up the sidewall where Bluchinio and Chrome Novi decide the other is going to go for it. Rizzo up and over. Towards that net. Shot is good from Chrome Novi. That's ridiculous from him. I looked away for a split second there, and Chrome Novi found an angle that is worthy of his good twin there. Just right out of the corner, right up over top and in. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-1 game.
3:46 left. 2-1 scoreline here as G2 and 9 trying to force a game number 6. Kronovi goes over 1, but not 2. Removing that from the area is Chrome Novi. Bluchinio off the back wall. Kronovi takes that away long. Oh, good second touch too. I'm not sure if you read that or it was calculated, but very, very good job by Kronovi there, and taken long by Classics. Kronovi gonna follow this. Tries to doink it up. It didn't quite happen. Goes to the sidewall. Up in the air. It's Bluchinio. Bluchinio puts us towards the net. Shot goes wide around. 3:01 left. Off the side. Chance for Bluchinio. Up in the air. Good long play from Rizzo. Trying to rain down on top of it. It's going to be off the side wall. Play from Kronovi. That's going to be towards the net. That's a chance for Kronovi to dunk it in, and it's not going to go. Has to get it around a wall that Chrome Novi made and couldn't quite get it through him as we approach halftime.
We're going to make a wall, and they're going to build a wall, and have G2 pay for it.
Oh, that's essentially what they're trying to do, yes. That's essentially it. This is going to be a Corrupted who decides to go for this. Boosts off of it. Gets a nice pinch into the offensive scoring box. Off the corner. Play there for Kronovi. It's going to bounce high and a little bit heavy. Touched on the side post, or on the side of the post there. Played into the middle. Off the corner. Dangerous area. Kronovi waits. It goes up the side wall. Minute 47 to go at this point. It remains a 2-1 scoreline, and seeing just things starting to slow down, even though G2 is really hemming in the possession.
Just about to say, not a lot happening here. Is G2's got the possession, but they're not really doing anything with it right now. As that was actually an awkward pinch, forcing Rizzo into a defensive clear. Just needs something out of G2 if they want to find an equalizer here, or if they might just be content to give up game 5.
What a demo from Rizzo, creating that opportunity. Tie game with a minute 21.
Head up play by Rizzo to see that the only player that could clear that away was Classics. Goes right for him with the beeline, and then Corrupted G and Kronovi set up the goal, and they get their equalizer with 81 seconds left.
Big goal as we are even. Deuces Wild with a 2-2 score line. It is Rizzo. Puts this across goal mouth. Up the corner. Played to half. Doinked by Classics. Not nearly enough to do anything with it. Kronovi back to Rizzo across there. Oh, Kronovi, if he doesn't touch that, though, goes right across to Corruptor for one of the sickest pass plays we've ever seen.
Would have been a big one, just unfortunately a little bit mistimed by Kronovis. He thought he might have to put that one over an on-rushing defender. Instead, if he just leaves that, it's probably the game-leading goal, and with the amount of time left, might even be game-winning.
Yep, I think you're exactly right. And another demo there. This time Rizzo gets into Classics again. It's going to go towards the near post. Corrupted, going to wait. He will turn around and leave it for Kronovi. Now for Rizzo. Rizzo off the back wall towards the near side. An opportunity from Corrupted. Into the middle. That's a chance. It goes across goal mouth. Taken off the corner post. Rizzo, 9 seconds to go. They have a chance here to end this tournament, and they may have to do it in OT, as this may drop towards the corner, and we have OT. If G2 scores, they win the tournament. If G2 and 9 score, we move to a game 6, and this is a chance for somebody on each team to be a hero.
Well, anybody can be a hero in overtime. All they need is one good moment where they cover themselves in glory. Just not getting the sense out of really either team right now that anybody's looking up for it at the moment.
Want to see some predictions in chat. See which way this wants to go, as this is going to be Corrupted G. Rizzo goes along with this, puts it into the orange end. Off the half wall. It's Kronovi. Sends it long for Classics. Classics with a chance. He's going to try for a double touch, and coming in immediately is Rizzo to take that opportunity away. 38 seconds into this OT, and that was about as close as we've seen yet. It's going to be Bluchinio. He'll turn back, go in the offensive end now. Kronovi. You see Kronovi get into Classics there. Classics been demoed 3 times in this game. Off the back wall. Kronovi over to Corrupted G and can't quite get the angle. Off the back wall. Kronovi off the post. Rebound coming in. They score! Corrupted able to put it away for G2, and they win the series by a score of 4-1.
Kronovi really did all the work getting that one in front there. It really deserved a goal there. So unlucky that he put it off the baseboard of the post and away, but Corrupted G on the spot like he's been all throughout that game and really throughout the series, just putting away goals left, right, and center. Finishes that one off for G2, and they claim it.
So great work by G2 as they get the win. And GG's to everyone around. Classics, Bluchinio, and Bluey, or Classics, Bluchinio, and Chrome, and not unable to get it done. Sorry, it's these names, they screwed me up so much. I can't even meme right now. Good stuff though by G2 and 9. They get to the finals, and they definitely don't make it there. Definitely don't make it in the finals to the finish line. But G2, GG's to them. Did you notice anything out of G2 that kind of set them apart?
Really, they just made the most of their opportunities. I'd have to say is G2 and 9 didn't really have a lot going forward in a lot of cases there, especially through, I think, games 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I think that really kind of set the tone for G2 in that one.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. We're still waiting on word for a possible interview, but we may not have one. In which case, no big deal. Still waiting on some kind of response. But either way, yeah, it was a very, very good tournament. Very, very quick tournament too. We got through this bracket in basically pretty close to record time. So a lot of fun, and I want to give a couple of big shout outs to everybody in back. Oh, actually, he is there. It is Kronovi. We're gonna move him in right now, and as soon as I can. There he is. Kronovi, what's going on, dude?
Hey, what's up?
Not too much. Good tournament to you. A lot of fun casting it. I wanted to slightly throw
There he
myself
is.
at a wall
Kronovi,
from the
what's going on,
naming game
Hey, what's
that
up?
your opponents were playing. Because G2 and 9 hate casters. That's fine. But
Yeah,
but it was a
they're
lot.
making it difficult for you guys.
It happens. Not a big deal. Good games to you though. Able to put them away. Working pretty well with Rizzo over there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was actually my first time playing with like this group of people, and
Yep.
I don't know, it went well.
Yeah, it did. Rizzo and Corrupted first time in that group with you. Usually, at least recently, it's been you and Classics and one other of random sort. And you guys have a bit of a dynamic, but you, Corrupted, and Rizzo just worked really naturally well together based on rotations. Did you have you found anything as far as stability towards your G2 roster as of yet going to season 3? We know it's looming.
It's getting there. There are a few things I can't say, but soon is all I can really say. Is
Soon TM. Got it. No problem. Very good work. But appreciate you coming in and having a conversation with us. I got nothing. We're fine.
Well, it's just a question though. Like going down 1-0 in the series there, did you guys feel like you had to make any adjustments there, or was it just a matter of kind of capitalizing on the chances that you knew were coming and just didn't seem to go your way in game 1?
It was really just hit the ball. Like there were so many whiffs in that series. There was some NA Rocket League happening. We were just screaming fake like the whole series. So it was really just hit the ball.
Hit the ball. It's a lot harder than it sounds. Believe it or not. I think we all, judging that we've all played it, we all understand that. So, Crow, thanks for coming and having a word with us. Appreciate it very much. Stay put. We got to pay you after we're done here.
Mm-hmm.
If you can. So yeah, definitely. Thanks to Crow and everybody who wanted to play today, as we had a really good number of teams show up again for a second week in a row. We're looking at here. I want to give a shout out to the admins and everybody in back of running this as smoothly as possible. People like Pseudo Sloth and Chernobyl. Running things on the back end, getting all the bracket issues sorted out. Josher for running around like a chicken with his head cut off again, as per normal. And to Gabe for hitting the camera buttons and not triggering us with a break right before the finals this time. So thank you very much for that. With that said, though, I think we're going to be good to go. I think we, with Jay and unfortunately Silent Echo sick this week, so we'll see him back hopefully next week. And another shout out to Tom Kelly and Daz for coming in and casting the first few series. That was really, really good on them and very good work. So with that, for Enigma J, I am Curtis. We're going to say good night and goodbye from Shift Pro League, and we will see you guys next week. We're going to throw it to a host, so stay right where you are and enjoy your 6 days without us.